All right, hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wind Down Wednesday with Hands in the Dirt.
Michael Farming out.
And we got Michael Farmer in the house. All right. For you guys that are coming in, I see we got a few people coming in. I see we got the chicken in the house, a brother of a certain age in the house. What's going on?
Why you sober today, man? Well, the bottles are too much for you, man. Money didn't come through today. How you gonna be sober today? Out of all the days you got prepared, you gonna come sober today?
Man, I want to drink today, man.
And I ain't never know a drinker that don't want to drink. Man. I ain't never heard that shit in my life.
Yeah. What else we got in here? Let me see on my phone what we got going on right here.
You got some damn long ass commercial. Probably 10 people out there in the block. There's probably 10 people out in the lobby and shit watching them dumb ass commercials when you monetize.
I don't know. There's a lot of people going live right now.
Oh shit, it is?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. We're gonna do what we do.
Wow.
What we do.
So who go live on Wednesday? That you said a lot of people.
I just saw Lady Led's having her channel anniversary live today. On the day that she started her channel.
All right, that's cool.
So I got to make sure that I sneak over there and congratulate her. Let me see who else we got in here so far. I guess the third person must be me. Fourth person.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Let me see what's going on right here. Let me put my banner in.
Brother, hey, you here with us or you over there playing with yourself, man? What's going on, bro? You know, you get a certain age, you got to start playing with yourself, goddamn.
Homer.
What?
We're going to be PG.
Oh, I ain't being PG then. I'd rather get the hell off here and do these pre-rolls. I'm going to be PG.
What's going on, Tiffany?
Oh, Tiffany's in the house? What's up, Tiffany? Now, I don't come to Wind Down Wednesday to do PG shit now. I get my ass up off this motherfucker. Let the chicken come up here and be PG and shit.
Sure, it gives me the something today, but not Saturday. I guess she's saying Saturday. I'm not sure what that is. But welcome to Wind Down Wednesday.
She got the notification the other day. She didn't get a notification.
What's up, Kitchen Garden Therapy? How are you?
Hey,
what's going on?
Those people. What's going on? They're your peoples, man.
Before dark.
Oh, Garden for Mom.
Garden for Mom. Hey, how are you doing? The Garden for Mom. I appreciate you commenting on my video today. I really appreciate that. Bobby Wilson, how are you, Bobby?
Son, Bobby.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good up here. And we got a little bit
of
my
middle name, right, Bobby, man?
Huh?
That's supposed to be my middle name, but my dad don't like middle names, so he grew up.
Hey, what's going on, Tammy?
Is Tammy in the house? What's up, Tammy, baby?
So a Garden for Mom said she just watched one of your videos, Homer.
And she said yes.
Yeah, and she said yes, Homer. We're gonna keep it PG.
I'm sorry, Miss Mom. I'm so sorry. I don't keep nothing PG.
Yeah. I'm let me see what kitchen Garden Therapy said. I'm doing good, cooking dinner. How about you? Oh, okay. I already ate. I have some beef ribs, some potato salad, and coleslaw.
Yeah, y'all want PG, y'all gotta go over there and check the chicken out. If y'all want PG.
The chicken said my chicken only has like 3 days to live. What's wrong with
He's taking a few out. He's taking a few out.
I think he's gonna eat some chicken.
Yeah, I think he's taking out one of his roosters or something like that, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So he's on death row. He got a chicken that's on death row. I think you need to go send him some seasoning because you've been dying to cook somebody's chicken, bro.
Okay, man. Oh, I mean, sometimes you got to thin them out. Don't be like a Homer over here naming them.
Naming every one of them.
Let me see what this says. I'm doing good.
Wait. Oh, so you're gonna take out because of the disease?
Oh, Sprinkles has a bad disease, so she got to get out. He got to get her away from the rest of them, I guess. Huh?
So you say 3 days of that's what the vet gave her, or that's what the 3 days?
Yeah, you got like 3 days left.
You gonna take her out in 3 days? That's what you're saying. You're gonna take her out by the weekend. That's what you're saying. You're gonna let her just go on out the week, death row in her.
Was it your homegrown cabbage?
Who got some
Are you
homegrown?
asking me? Oh no. That coleslaw I had. No. No, that was
You know, HandsInTheDirt don't know how to make no cabbage. Man don't know how to make no cabbage. No coleslaw. You don't know how to make no coleslaw.
No, it wasn't my homegrown coleslaw. But it was good. Yeah. My last 2 cabbages I gave to my neighbors. When I was out here that last Friday talking to them, there was someone how they enjoyed it. And that makes me happy.
Well, when you give away food, makes you happy.
It makes me happy that I can. Somebody else say, "Hey, Candy, how are you?" It makes me happy.
Candy, what's going on, peoples?
Make me happy that somebody enjoyed it. Yeah.
All right. I thought you said giving away food make you happy. I was gonna say send me a sweet potato pie. Goddamn, send me a sweet potato.
Sheba already got on me about not sending that wine yet. She was like, "What kind
Yeah,
of
man. I mean, yo, you disrespecting me, man, all the way. I've been waiting on that wine for a long
I'm
time.
about to go online and just order some wine. I'm trying to find a box to put them in.
And you just send mine in a damn bottle and just put it in a box, bro. I don't know now.
I've been trying. I got one box. You know, the box got to run like this and like this.
You ain't gotta do that, man. Go to the post office, make your own box, man. Go get you a box from the post office, whatever. Make your own box, man.
I try to be a good neighbor, Bobby.
Oh, I don't care. You sitting in one of your dirty T-shirts, man. Don't make me no different. You know, one of your farmer nasty.
One dirty T-shirt there in the wash right now. So that must be that part coming right now. I see UPS out there. Yeah, I'm waiting on the part.
Yeah, because you send that wine, me and Candy can drink that shit. Because I
have to drop it to BG.
The wife don't drink, so I can't be drinking wine, yo.
So you gotta start. Oh, I got to drop to that. So that's background. Tiffany, you know, it take me a minute to catch up with the slang. It take me a second to catch up. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. She said, I got to drop it to the beat. Okay, y'all give me 1 second. Let me get this thing from this dude. I'll be right back home.
I got to hold it down. Then. God damn.
Yeah, don't be cursed.
Hey, man. Hey, listen. I'm going to tell y'all right now, y'all people here. Y'all ain't known to me. Listen, who talk about being PG around here? I ain't nothing but no PG about me, man. PG, my channel. Yeah, the chicken. I heard you cuss up like me, the chicken. Yeah, it might be PG-13, almost borderline rated R sometimes, the chicken. But man, the chicken, man. Start shooting some videos in the daytime, man. What's wrong with you, man? Yeah, I know you cuss, like I said. I heard you. I'm not going, You're a man, boy. You're a man, god dog. Even though you're 13, yeah.
Man, let me hurry up and get back before they take my channel down. Mess with him.
Yeah, because the chicken, straight up, you're coming into your manhood. See, when you start cussing like a sailor,
you ain't got to curse.
Right to your manhood. That let people know don't mess with you. You done cut chicken heads off and process them. Hey, listen, man, you gotta let them know off the back. Even though you up there off the north of me, right there, a little couple of towns above me.
What's going on, Carolina, Georgia mix?
Oh yeah, you're almost 14. See right there, boy. You almost 14. You got rules. You got to set rules for yourself, the chicken. I'm telling you, if your dad didn't tell you, you got to start setting rules at the age of 13, 14.
Said, off camera, he cussed like a sailor. That's what I'm saying, chicken. Off camera.
Man, listen, man. Don't let that conservative over there mess with you, chicken.
I'm about to come in here with some holy water.
We're from the Northeast, chicken. Yo, we cuss up in the Northeast. I don't know what they do in that southern side of the world. That they call it the Southern Belt. They call it the Southern Belt. What they call that joint down there?
It ain't no Southern Belt.
Bible Belt. Ain't no Bibles up here, man. Ain't nothing but Qurans up here, baby.
Got Qurans down here too. Yeah. So, what's been going on in everybody's garden this week? I guess that's the first thing I always want to ask. Like, what have you grown new in your garden, or it's something different that you've done in your life? It ain't really got to be a bunch of garden. But I always want to know what people have been doing. I'm nosy. Hey, Shortcakes, what's going on?
What's up, Shortcakes? You know, I'm over here, handling my money. I'm handling my money right now. I'm making.
Yeah. I want to know what people been doing in their garden. So I did get in my garden. I planted some more melon seeds. I put some more tomatoes in the ground. I think a couple more different cucumbers, and I up potted my Jamaican sorrel, some of it, and put it in single pots. So I can't wait for that to do its thing. My Jamaican sorrel. I'm excited about that.
Chicken, you late, man. You ain't got your potatoes in the ground yet, man. What's wrong with you, young man?
Oh, you got time.
In the ground.
I'm planting potatoes. Yeah, you got time.
Man,
obviously lots of rain. So we finally got some rain today. We had a good little steady rain, and then it stopped. Supposed to get some more tonight and tomorrow. So we'll see. We needed it though, because it was dry as a desert out here. I finally planted my melon seeds yesterday. Cool. Yep. I'm planting more melons. In fact, I got a bunch of seeds came in yesterday, and I planted some of the seeds of some of the melons. Like I said, I do have some of the larger melons planted, but I'm going for the small guys, like the individual serving size melons. I want a bunch of those because I like fruit.
I got a couple of. I just made a video on that. I ain't dropped it yet, but the video's up. I did a garden tour, showing everything. So the chicken gonna enjoy it. I don't even know how the chicken gets in my age restriction, man. But I ain't gonna ask no questions to chicken.
That's right, Carolina, Georgia, man. Hit that thumbs up. Yeah, so hit that thumbs up. So yeah, man. I'm just trying to figure out what everybody's been doing in their garden this week. I know a lot of people are getting rain. Some people getting some kind of rough weather. We hadn't gotten any of that rough weather, but I think they say some thunderstorms tomorrow night, whatnot. And I plan on plant some seeds in my front yard Friday after the strong rain goes, because I don't want to put it out there now. I'm late anyway, but a garden for months. I have a small garden area, only 3 raised beds, but I'm growing tomatoes, pepper, okra, and zucchini. That's all you need.
All you need, just enough to feed yourself and somebody else that you care about. That
you got 3 garden beds. That's plenty. You got tomatoes, peppers, okra, and zucchini. That's a meal.
Yeah, as long as you can invite me over when things go to bean bags,
I just
planted some tarragon. That's what y'all call it?
Oh, you got some tarragon in the ground. Cool.
I ain't getting it ground yet. Still in the pot. I just picked it up. I cleaned up the yard this morning. Shot a video, and just got them still in the cup. So I found some Mexican tarragon. I didn't know they come in international.
Cool.
But how tarragon? They said it's good for what? Fish and stuff or whatever, something like that.
I have some in the cabinet, but I don't know what it's good for.
I
go to seasoning stuff. I start pulling stuff out of the cabinet and putting everything on. Yeah, I start putting on the cabinet like, let me get a little touch of that, a little dash of this.
All right. Yeah, so
I noticed some orange bugs on my squash yesterday, and I'm researching how to get rid of them. First, I would try to blast them off with some water. That's the first thing.
If that don't work, go out there, go get you a 5-gallon bucket, pee in the bucket, and put some spray pee on it. Yeah, it works.
Don't spray no damn pee on it. Yeah. Then after you do that, if you got some neem oil or something like that, spray. I use neem oil. It's the only pesticide that I use.
Yeah, he use this raggedy stuff right here. Y'all see that neem oil?
Yeah. I use neem oil. Yeah.
Neem oil is for sissy. Go pee on your plants. You'll be all right.
Man. You're gonna kill your plants. Your urine has nitrogen in it.
They have no neem oil. They had their own urine.
I have not.
Y'all think I'm joking to say that, but seriously, go look it up, y'all. Urine does a lot for your gardens, y'all.
It does. It has nitrogen and all that stuff in it.
So don't think
I wouldn't do it directly onto my plants. You're gonna burn the leaves. But yeah, I would take some water and spray it as hard as I can to knock them off, and then I would try to get some neem oil or something like that to spray them down. Some is eating my sweet potato leaves. I went and checked on them today. And so, yeah, I got to go over there and hit them with the neem oil. Yeah. Hey, Front Sports Garden, how are you? Hey, what's going on? I'm glad that you are here. Odom's Homestead. How are you, Odom's Homestead? Glad you guys are here on this Wind Down Wednesday. You know, this is the grown folks' time, and when y'all don't have a rough day at work.
He want to be PG. He's listening. He listened to a guard for mom. He want to be PG today, but that's okay.
I am PG, and you guys don't have a hard week for those that are still gainfully employed. This is what they call hump day. We finna relax, sip on us a little, whatever your favorite beverage is.
Yep, seltzer water for a garden from mom. She drinking
seltzer water's good.
I'm messing with you, Grandma. I mean,
I use it on my banana plants. Okay, cool. Hey, garden family, we in here. Yeah, so I use bananas too. I had a bunch of them in my refrigerator. I went to put in my compost bin, and then I did put some of them in my liquid compost to break it down. But that stuff that I got in that liquid compost, that compost tea, oh boy, I got some of that on my hand, y'all. I washed my hand 5-6 times.
Yeah, it smells just like when you wipe your butt, man. Come on,
man,
stop it.
Man, that's the man right here. So he at work now.
Brother, at a certain age, what happened? You say you're gonna be sober today. What happened, bro? What happened? Funds ran low. I got a bottle over here for you.
Every day is hump day around my house. I hear you, bro. Every day is hump day.
Bro, you can't come here sober, man. I don't understand that, bro. What's going on?
Right now, I'm drinking water, and nothing wrong with that.
Nah. Brother, a certain age. When you come a certain age, you don't even drink no water, guys.
Oh, there go my New Orleans buddy right there. Hey, Garden 99. What's going on, sir? How are you? Garden at 99. How's that garden going down there, man? You getting any figs off that fig trees you got? That's a good man right there. Old Garden at 99.
He need to find me then. He need to find me now.
Background means BG back. Yeah, it took me a second, Tiffany, but I caught on. So you shock. I dropped some melon seeds yesterday too. Yeah, man, get the melons in the ground. Get them in the ground. We're gonna enjoy some melons this year. I got so many different varieties. I just hope I get a few of whatever it is. I'm gonna be happy with whatever I get. But I do have a lot of varieties going on. But like I said, I'm focusing on the small stuff. I planted some more heart of gold or golden heart melons. Bought some. They didn't germinate. Well, a couple of them germinated, but then they croaked when I put them in the garden. So I got some more seeds. Hey, what's going on, Urban Garden?
Hey, Urban Garden Chronicles, what's going on, baby?
So I got some more, and I planted those but I changed the soil in the cups that I had a bit. I was like, oh, maybe something wrong with that soil. Yeah, but I got those going. Of course, the Korean melons going. I got the Minnesota midgets going. I got the Sun Terras. I'm trying to remember how to pronounce that going. I got something called something Ogden. It's a melon from Israel. I got a Petite, some other something. It's a French melon. I'm trying to grow all kind of melons. We're trying to get it together, man.
Oh, you got to go to work today. All right.
And I had to do a little landscaping at my Waterbury property, and now I'm relaxing before work. But I had to check on the family. Appreciate you, bro.
Yo, bro, man, we gonna have to do lunch one day, bro.
Yeah, I dropped sugar babies and the orange rice. I got the orange tenders, and I dropped some sugar babies. I just planted them directly in a 17-gallon container because I had some planted on my little hill site, and I don't know if some ate it, but they didn't make it, so I planted some more. I want some melons this year. I'm dropping Charlene melon, golden Jenny melon. Oh, okay. Next week. That's what's up. That is what's up. And we want to also make sure that you guys are supporting each other.
Yeah.
We want to make sure you guys are supporting each other. So if you're in the chat, make sure you go over and check out some of these channels, man.
Of course,
you can learn from everybody. There's a lot of good gardeners in here. It's people that are great cooks. It's people that got all kind of talents. It don't have anything to do with gardening. Raise chickens, cows, goats, all kind of. So you can learn fish, hunt.
Yep.
You can learn. It's a lot. It's a lot to learn in this community.
Yep. I just got it. It don't cost y'all nothing. I don't know why it's so hard for people to just support each other. I don't get it, y'all.
Yeah. So sure, I only have room for 3 seeds. Sugar Babe's here too. Yeah. But I'm excited about my Jamaican sorrel. I just want to see the thing come up.
I lost my Jamaican sorrel. I don't know if when I clean up this whole house and let somebody that came in here and stole it from me.
Yeah.
Whole bag of Jamaican sorrel and can't find the bag. Can't find the seed at all.
Starduster has initially sent me some, and I planted it. Then the cold got and killed it, and so I ordered some more, and I planted that, and it's jumped up. So I've repotted about 4 of them. So I think in all I got maybe 8. I got 2 more plants in the cups, so I got quite a few of it going on. Michael Farmer, my man, said he cool with that. Let him know about y'all.
No, dead serious, bro. I mean, yo, we can hook up, man, make this crazy old video, man. Because we live right here, bro, next to each other. Ain't like you got to travel no distance, man. We about 2 minutes. Ain't gonna lie, we no more than 10 minutes apart from each other, bro.
Yes, I got Jamaican sorrel going. Urban Garden Chronicle. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can keep up and see what's going on with each other's Jamaican sorrel. I wish my email stopped popping up. I guess it's telling me I just got my package.
Oh, well, you want to go find out? You got it?
No, I already went to the door and picked it. Yeah, I seen the UPS man. You didn't hear my bell?
No, I ain't here, man. I don't be ear hustling. I don't be ear hustling, man.
You growing in the ground on bags. Well, my Jamaican sorrel, I got it in pots and containers. Mantrail on a mission, all the way from Egypt. Hey man, that was a good one for the restaurants. The restaurants are looking good, especially that ceviche. I love Peruvian ceviche. Yeah, it's really good.
What's that? A wine or a food?
No, it's fish. It's like when they take fish and they cook it with citrus, like orange. With the juice of a lemon or lime.
Yeah, okay, the acid of the Okay, I got you. Yeah, okay, I got you. I know what that is. I just know the name of it.
Some crimson sweets, yeah. I got some all sweets going too. I got some all sweets. I put a black diamond out there. I got some Dixie Queens. I got some honey rock. I got a little bit of everything. We're gonna see what happens. You put it all in the ground, man, and see what happens. Shalom. Hey, what's going on, Rachel's Garden tonight? What's going on, love? Hello, everyone. Is doing fine. I finally made it. Yes, ma'am. You're here. I'm glad to have you here. We're just talking about what people are putting in the ground this week. What are some of the new things that we had? Shortcakes, a ground bag with dirt in it. Problem is the way the rain run off. We'll let the slugs and squirrels. I'm hoping to trust them up. Not sure, but Planta God TV.
Hey, what's up, Planta Garden?
What's going on, Planta Garden? That's the machete man. Came through to say cheers. Thanks for the tip, hands in the dirt. Oh, yeah, about your plants. Yeah, I had to say, I'm looking at mine right now. Yeah. In fact, the plant, not your, what was it, avocado, not that plant, but I got another one like the one I had the same issue. We just took them out the pot, repotted them, and, you got to spray them down. Just check your roots, make sure your roots and stuff is straight. The plant's looking good now, so I will see how it goes. Yeah, that's all we can do. That's all we can do. We got my man. We got my man, African Dreaming in the house.
What's going on, y'all?
What's up, man? Glad you woke up, man.
Hey, man. We chilling. I wish my daggone email stopped popping up when I'm trying to pull up this name. Is microphone right now? You're reminding me of when I used to bag up my packs back in the 80s and 90s. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, boy, don't be putting me out there on the streets like that.
Hey, I ain't never bagged no packs, but I wouldn't always say, yeah, play with me.
Yes.
I said I wouldn't always say.
Nah, bro.
I got orders to fill, man. I ain't got time to be playing around PGing around here, man. I got orders to fill.
Saw you picking blueberries, check mine, and had a few really. Oh, okay. Talking to somebody. Yeah, I got some. I got to get some of that tool to cover mine when they start to turn, or I'm gonna have to drag them back into the front of the greenhouse like I did last year, so I can enjoy my blueberries for the squirrels and the daggone chipmunks and the birds. The best way to deal with bugs is to squish them immediately, then do the neem oil like Stacey suggested, or the DE, diatomaceous earth. If you use DE, don't put on the flowers of the. I've never used DE, but I know people use it. I've never used that.
Man, I heard people swearing by that diatomaceous.
Yeah. But it'll kill everything, good and bad.
Yeah.
I use diatomaceous earth in my chicken coop to keep down on pest controls and stuff. Make sure my chickens are healthy and people get quality eggs, and they don't have no issues with my eggs quality, because my eggs are going to be $10 a dozen probably 2 weeks from now.
Well, you gonna put some of your product on your egg?
Ah, man, that's what it's going for. Like the eggs up here now. The eggs up here going for like $5-6 a dozen on some fake fresh farm eggs, they call them. Ain't nothing fresh. They got a pack of 18-wheeler come from North Carolina, sitting to distribute the company. Then they ship it out to different people, man. That ain't fresh. I know they lie to y'all and tell that fresh farm egg. But if you have ever had a fresh farm egg, y'all know what I'm talking about.
What's going on, Matthews? He said the biggest issue here in Australia at the moment is a kaji or KG or kagi. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that. A kagage moth. I don't butcher that name, but hopefully that y'all keep those down in Australia, because y'all got some bugs down there that we don't have.
Matter of fact, Matthews, if you come through the port of JFK, I will have them actually put you on the watch list. Take all your clothes and rewash them shits when you come here. Don't bring no damn that shit over here.
Yeah, they got Australia's for that. You can't be weak. Nikki said she's out here in the streets. She on the way home driving the list. All right, sis.
Don't bring your stuff. The last thing nobody checked. The last thing they check over here, we all wear masks for the last 3 years. So we're gonna have to definitely, start to double check y'all clothes and stuff and spray y'all down with ammonia and shit.
They say you have to keep reapplying after the rain, though. Like with my neem oil, when I see an issue, you know what I'm saying, when I get an itch, I just go ahead and just spray everything, get up under my leaves, like in the evening time, spray all around it, and it seemed to work pretty well to keep most of the pests and stuff away. It ain't gonna keep everything away, but once I start seeing some of my plants got bite marks and chew marks on it, or something been eating on it, then I get spraying. I have to spray that. I'm not out here for my health. You know what I'm saying? What's going on?
Hey, shout out to everybody. Shout
Britain
out to
Farms
everybody,
Homestead. What's happening? Glad to have you in here. Showcase only do to stop bad infestations. I use a puffer, so it doesn't use as much. Oh, okay. Hey, man, people act like COVID ain't real. I know they don't. So they've been on land them for the respirator.
Mm-hmm.
COVID ain't real.
All right. Say what you want, sir.
It's been created to stop us.
I
don't care what it was created for.
Two different issues. Two different issues. Whether some shit was created versus whether to kill your ass.
Sis. Martell, I'm glad you came through, sis. Go ahead and get you some rest.
Hey, Matrell.
Yeah. We appreciate you coming through. Go and get some beauty sleep. You ain't got to sleep that long, though. Yeah.
COVID is fake, but I'm fully vaccinated. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that was that pimpish from, South Side. Yeah.
I feel you. I see.
Yeah, you don't need much be.
You know, it's rainy season over here, man. So I try not to use the pesticides and none of this. It's a 2-in-1. I mean, but man, this doggone white mold and stuff and fungus and all of that shit kind of come up in rainy season. So yeah, I might have to hit it with the heat here in a little bit, man. It's getting to be too much.
Thank you, Gardner. 99 Gardner 99 said, I think he was trying to say cabbage mom, and he just had a typo. That make more sense to me. Cause I'm over there like Cajun and Cajun. But you know they got so many things going on over in Australia, bro. Everything kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Spiders, crocodiles.
Yeah, they got
facts.
Kangaroo kill about
octopus, box jellyfish, wolf spider. What's the name of that jumping jack? The jumpers. They look like a wasp, but I think it's an ant.
I think some people get killed by kangaroos there every year.
Man, some of them kangaroos swole as hell.
Well,
some of them spiders look like spiders in Iraq, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, some of them spiders look like spiders.
Let me tell you something. So, when I was in Saudi Arabia, in Iraq, all of them, in that desert.
Hey, Matrell.
They got,
go ahead,
I saw these big old holes in the ground. So I just knew it was some snakes or something, you know. I always kind of stay away from them. So one morning, early in the morning, like, you know, when the dusk, I seen what was coming in and out of it. Man, I ain't know they had lizards walking around that big, bro. And these lizards, you know, they had the dinosaur, you know, the horns and the stuff going down their back. I thought I was lost in time. I was like, man, y'all don't get me back to the A. I'd rather deal with Pookie.
Then
at least I can hear him coughing.
Lizard. Right.
Yeah, man. It was some crazy looking lizards. And one guy had caught a scorpion, a black scorpion. And I thought it was fake because the guy had it in a shoebox. And he was like, yeah, man, you guys watch out for this, blah, blah, blah. And he was shaking the box. So that's what made me think it was fake. Because it didn't look like it was moving.
Oh, he's shaking it.
He was shaking the box. Like, y'all be careful of this. So I didn't think it was alive. It was way too big. You know, this thing probably like, I say 8 to 10 inches long, probably like maybe 3 inches wide. You know, that ain't real. Then it started moving. It was real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he said he almost got grabbed by a brown snake or something. That's one of the deadliest snakes they got in the world. Yeah, that brown snake. He thought it was a zucchini.
That's no good.
Oh man, I wouldn't even plant no more zucchini.
Yeah, man.
This is a mistake.
Yeah, man.
Snake was a zucchini. God, no.
Yeah, that snake right there bite you, bro. You might well go. Yeah, you going? Yeah.
Go and lay down somewhere.
J3. Yeah, you finna go to the upper room.
For real. What's up, Drops?
What's going on, Drops?
Shortcake.
Get coyote a lot too, along with deer, elk, moose, and skunks. Yeah. Yeah, you know, coyotes is a problem here. Most people don't see them, and when they do, it's like late at night, early in the morning. They think they're a dog, but it's not a dog.
Shit,
Bobcats become the new headache around here, and this in the neighborhood. My neighbor just came around and just said her dog and a bobcat was at face to face the other day in the woods over there.
Yeah.
Bobcats
I'm sitting here.
Yeah. They in the urban setting.
Yeah. I've seen them.
Y'all know it. It's a thing over here. I forget the name of it in the Swahili name for it, but it's like a combination between like a something. If you could imagine like a bobcat and a weasel together. Mm-hmm. I know this shit sound crazy, right? But when this thing be going around killing folk chicken, man. I mean, you can have your enclosure. Hey, what's up, G Mama? You can have your enclosure like secured, and over time, them suckers just worm their way in it, man, and they get in and they don't just kill it, but they might take a couple bites out of it, but they consume a lot of the blood out of it. It's like the weirdest little animal, dude. And
they got that in Georgia. That animal's in Georgia. It's the Karua, the Karacha, or some shit like that.
No, they ain't got that there. That's that you talking about. They got them out west.
No, they got that in Georgia, man. On my property, I know about Atlanta, they have that because they killed one.
That was just old mangy dog you had. I know what
y'all.
So
what they call them in the
So they got this thing. People actually thought it wasn't a real animal for a long time.
Hey, come back, microfarmer. Shit.
And finally, we ain't got no time. And then finally, somebody in Arizona, they're like in Arizona, New Mexico. But they may be coming towards this way. It is a new species of. It almost looked like a dog.
Right. That's what it's
they
like.
finally got one, and somewhere they called out there in New Mexico or somewhere, and they got a taxidermy to stuff this thing. So for all these years, people was having sightings, but this was the first one that somebody ever caught to prove that it is such a thing. Yeah.
I think I remember hearing something about that.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
But I know they go for chickens, boy. They'll go for chickens, and a friend of mine, they got a couple of their turkeys. It's real unfortunate, man, because they so fast and they so slick, and they can maneuver their body through some of the smallest little. If you got any kind of
correct, you getting in there
weakness, yeah. If you exactly, man, if you got the smallest little spot, they can worm their way through it. So
that sounds like a New Yorker.
Really?
Right. Hey, why you coming for that man?
I thought this was going PG, man.
Man, this man talking about we got.
Yeah,
I couldn't even pronounce the name of the thing, but I know what he's talking about. I know they got him on west.
No, it's fake. It's fake.
It's something like that. It's something like that.
Fake, like coronavirus. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Chupacabra. Yeah. For years and years, people said they were spotting these things, but nobody ever had gotten a iguanas in Florida. Yeah, they do. Nobody ever gotten a any DNA or picture of it. And finally, I'm just watching some show a few years back, maybe 4 or 5 years back, where somebody actually got one and they took it to a taxidermist and they just found out it was a whole new species of animal. They thought it was an animal that had like the mange or something that lost its hair because it had blotchy hair, like spots, hair missing. Yeah. About like them.
I understand, hands of dirt always gonna jig me and shit, y'all.
I ain't telling you, man. We ain't got no Chupacabras in no Georgia.
That animal's in southern Georgia. I know he up in the northern Georgia and shit. But that motherfucking animal we talking about is in southern Georgia, like a mother skunker, y'all.
Well, you got Sasquatch too.
Okay, I'm done. Coronavirus is fake. Coronavirus is fake.
Here y'all go, man.
Yeah, they do have pythons and anacondas all over South Florida. Moving up north.
Absolutely.
I never saw an anaconda, so that shit's fake too. If I ain't see it, it's fake.
Nah, I sit there watching on the show when they out there catching them.
I seen on the show.
What's up, Audacity, Donnie?
Catching that virus too. And I ain't never seen the virus, so
you'll never see one. All you do gonna get sick. There's a whole lot of things you don't see. Have you ever seen the virus?
Hey.
Have you ever seen a cucaracha, whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, it took y'all 30 minutes. It took y'all 30 minutes to get warmed up, man. Here y'all go, man.
I've seen the cucaracha. Yeah, she's from New York. She's from the Bronx. She had patchy hair and she was a bloodsucker.
See, because as soon as he told me that shit was fake, he just stirred me up, man.
No, I didn't say it was fake. No, I said actually they actually caught one.
I got that, but man. Let's leave it like that.
Oh, hey, J3GS, what's going on? Drops,
J3.
what's going on? And Audacity Dawning.
Yeah, that's
right. Audacity Dawning in the house.
Chupacabra. That's what that thing is.
Yeah, Chupacabra. That's what I was saying.
I just gonna leave it like that. They may have that.
You see that? You see, it's a Hispanic name. Hence, I told you Arizona, New Mexico. But you can get one in New York if you take your time.
Here you go, man. Hey, what's up, Davey, man? What's going on, David?
David Corey, what's good? What's good, Texas?
What David?
What's good, Texas?
What's going on?
Yeah, me and Dave was over on outside getting our world red.
Yeah, they big feet in Louisiana. See, I be in the woods quite a bit, man. I'm talking about out there. I don't see some crazy stuff sitting in the tree because the animals don't know you there. I saw something that looked like a house cat. I'm guessing it was a feral cat. You know what I mean? Because it looked like a house cat. I'm sitting in the tree.
Yeah.
I'm probably like 25 feet up. And I hear something walking, and I look. It's down in a little gully. And this thing runs and go up a tree. I'm talking about lickety split. And I think it was going after a squirrel.
Yeah.
But
probably.
But I look like somebody house cat, like a feral cat that don't got loose, and this out there getting how it live. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I tell you what, when they go back, they revert back to the wild. Animals gonna survive. Now you got some, they go back to the wild, man. But you know, I think one of the things that freak people out about being in the woods. Now, Stacey, you a hunter, so this makes sense to you. If you're not used to it, because we used to phones ringing and emails pinging and all this shit, calls and all of that. When you get about, man, you ain't even got to be a quarter mile into some deep brush, and that's a long ass way for anybody who ain't never been. Let's just say you 500 meters into some real thick brush on the timberline. Man, it's so damn quiet.
Yeah,
it's so quiet. You can hear something. Hell, 200 yards away, you can hear leaves rustling.
Yeah.
So if you can hear, you know animals can hear you.
Yeah, I've actually been in a tree, and it was getting about dusk dark. You know what I'm saying? And I said, well, I'm gonna sit until it get about dusk, and I'm gonna get down. And in the distance, I don't know what that was. I ain't finna speculate what it is, but I know it was not for me.
Yeah.
As soon as I heard that, my alarm went on. I'm like, okay, I don't heard just about everything that's in these woods. I'm in here all the time, morning and night.
It was nothing. It was nothing, man. You was smelling that tart. You was smelling that.
I could have been.
There you go.
But whatever it was, Homer, I got my behind down out that tree. Strap that board across my back. Strap old Smitty in my hand.
Hey, it was nothing, man. It was just you smelling that pine tar too hard.
Hey, man, strapped those Smitty in my hand and came up out of there. I'm talking about with the quickness.
There's a lot of stuff out here,
bro.
You don't know about, man.
I don't know what that was, man. That the sound that was making.
The world is too big, but the man tell you that the world's too big for us to know every species that's on this planet with us.
That's true,
man. You gotta think about all the stuff we don't know. Hey, Homer, but I want to microform. I want to ask you something, man. Because when we were living in the Northwest, like Seattle, and my wife, you know, I went to a couple of conferences. Whenever we went to Canada, we never did nothing outdoorsy. It wasn't nature. It was all urban. But with you being over there in Connecticut, y'all worry about bears. Now I didn't worry about no bears in Texas, man.
I ain't lying.
See, that shit's scary, man.
Listen, man, we got bears are coming down to a place they never been before. Like people,
bro,
just got attacked by a bear. That the bears are not normally down here, but it's just they be here. They're gonna be here. And then woods over there, 73 acres. I just can't wait till they get them back. I know they gallbladder go for a bundle. They gallbladders, I heard they go for a bundle in the Chinese market.
Man, you'll kill yourself if you see a bear in real life.
Man, that's some of the That's some of the scariest, bro. When I live Colorado and living in Washington State are two places where I had to worry about bears. And coming from Texas, I wasn't worried about that. You know, a wild hog most of the time, I mean, if you aggress them, then they can put them tusks on you.
Yeah,
but
that hurt you.
And bobcats, you got to worry about bobcats and wildcats. Okay, but for the most part, they typically don't attack. But being in these places where I ain't used to it, and you talking about bears, and man, I'm telling you, if you'd have never seen a bear on its hind legs, and this sucker somewhere between 16 and 18 feet tall on his hind leg, I don't know what you do with that.
One damn thing. If one come out in this goddamn street, a Pathfinder gonna hit the fuck out of it. Boom! Tear the whole car. I tear the whole radiator out the damn car just to kill one of them damn bears.
The first time I flew to Alaska, and I was in the airport, and one of the native Alaskans came, and he could tell I was looking around. This is my first time flying to Alaska, and he showed me. I don't know if they still got it there. They got a stuffed polar bear standing on his hind legs. When it stood on his hind leg, it was 9 feet tall. I'm talking about 1,500 pounds. There's no way you can get away from that. But that didn't surprise me. But what surprised me is that stuffed timber wolf they had. Oh, bro. That what they be showing on TV? Them dogs, bro. Them ain't no wolf. Them ain't no timber. Man, that thing was so big, the fangs come out of his mouth.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you playing with your life, you get caught out in the bush with one of them.
Hey, real talk. And they got a stuff one like that up in if y'all live in Colorado, man, if y'all ever heard of or go to Garden of the Gods down in Colorado Springs, they got I think it's a grizzly, and I think it's about 13 feet. Man, I mean, it was a big one, dude. It was a huge one. And when you see the claws, and when you see, like you said, they fangs and stuff, bruh, it puts stuff in. Oh, hey, Gardner 99, I ain't familiar with you.
Yeah, Gardner 99, I'm a man from Louisiana.
Hey, what's going on, fam? Hell, send me some crawfish, man. Matter of fact, send me about 5 pounds. Send me 10 pounds worth of boudin and a whole lot of love. Put it on ice.
My man said, "Thank God for a 7.62 or larger in a straight shot." Yeah, you're gonna have to put it on it, but I want something. I want something hit a little harder than that.
Man,
I want me a 700 mag. I need me I need something to make sure he ain't getting up, bro.
Hey, you need that A1 flex, man. Just go and get that 50 cal. Just.
I've actually fired one, but not the sniper rifle. I fired the machine gun. Hey, what's going on, Cassandra?
That'll take down the bear too. Hey, Cassandra.
That machine. Oh, bro. He get hit with that. Yeah, we eating steaks. We got steaks. we putting them on the grill.
Got bear steak. Got everything.
Yeah.
Hey, if you don't mind me saying, hand in the dirt. If you don't mind me saying, man, Cassandra Dominic, I see her in the chat. It made me want to say that, bro. Man, it was so nice to be able to put a face again to some of these people who went, at the whatchamacallit, man. I just feel like I know some of y'all a little bit better. That's all I want to say, man. That was real player getting to see folk like that.
Yeah. G Mama, what's going on, G Mama Groves? I appreciate you stepping in here and moderating for me, love. I appreciate that. Yeah. It's about time for a toast. We don't talk that stuff out of a.
Oh man! Oh, I got toast. I'm ready.
You ready, homie?
Yeah, my sponsor right here. My sponsor.
You ready? Wait a minute. We're gonna get the commercial first. Go ahead, home.
Pinky finger. Oh, pinky finger.
Pinky finger out.
Pinky finger. There you go. You gotta get the pinky finger.
To the good life. Toast to the good life.
More money.
To the good life.
What's going on, Sunday?
Who in here? Who is Sunday at?
Sunday,
Gardner, bro. Farmer, I'm back.
What's good, Sunday backyard? Farmer, of course,
Gardner.
G Mama.
Yeah, we had to go for a commercial.
Yeah, Sunday backyard. Garden.
And so I'm going to ask you a question. Me and Homer kind of talked about it a little bit, but he some of the stuff that he was saying. I mean, people been fighting over this for 40, 50 years. And it's so political and there's so much money being exchanged. Ain't nothing to happen with that. But what do I think about, first of all, let's give a moment of silence to the people that lost their lives in that mass shooting in Texas, and also the mass shooting in Buffalo. And they've had several school shootings in Georgia in the last couple of weeks. Had one yesterday. Let's give a moment of silence for that. That's very sad. It's very unfortunate that somebody will wake up one morning and decide to go just randomly take people's lives and have nothing to do with you. If you want to go. Take yourself. But there's no need to take innocent children. You a coward. Yep, you're a coward. Yeah, but we'll have a little moment of silence for them. Then we're going to toast to them. May God forever bless them. May they rest in peace. Amen. Very sad. Yeah, it's like we can't go anywhere anymore, man. And it really affects me when it affects me when you bother anybody, but it really affects me when you bother the babies. Because I have children, I got a couple of grandchildren, I got a bunch of young nieces and great nieces and whatnot. And that's just uncalled for. I don't know what's going on. The cowards for the first, the cowards. There's no reasoning for it. And if it's racism, if you don't like something, move somewhere, do something different. But you don't have to go and take somebody's child's life. I don't understand it. It's heartbreaking. I just walk up and slap the hell out of a police officer. I'm trying to go to jail. I need to get in now. I will need to get in there.
If I could elaborate on,
I need to dress up as a god or something,
saying, bro.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking.
It is, man.
Grandmother.
Yeah, but I came up with solutions. Like I said, if I got to talk to Biden, I'm like, I have nothing. But go ahead. It takes American people to start making solutions instead of just bitching all the time. I'd say like this: if we can fuck around, I mean, I'm sorry to cuss, but it pisses me off. I got 8-year-old daughters in the schoolhouses, man. But different schoolhouses, you can't walk in their school. I don't give a damn. You fling. They got an electronic door, like a bank.
Right.
You can come into school. You cannot walk in there as a parent. You're not even allowed to come into the school.
Right.
Well, you know what? Let me retract a little bit of that. That happened after Sandy Hook. That is only like
right.
10 minutes away from me. Sandy Hook is like 10 minutes away from me up that way. Sandy Hook is right up my backyard right here, 10 minutes away from me. Ever since that happened, parents are not allowed to come into school. Yeah. There's an electronic door that they have control of that you just can't walk into the schools no more here. Well, certain schools you just can't walk up in. I don't care what's
going on. The ones here is like that. They got a voice thing with the camera.
Yeah, you just can't walk in this lockdown all day. They tell you the only way you come in, and then if you're coming to pick up your kid, is a teacher bringing your kid to the front door like a jail style. They like inmates. Your kid, my daughter got sick today. My wife, I was at the doctor. She had to go pick up my daughter because my daughter had a headache. They brung the kid to the front door. Step back, ma'am. Basically, not really push a kid out the door, but basically that's what it is. Basically, push the damn kid out and then close the door back. Take your shit with you. You can't get offended by it, but that's how the world is now.
Yeah, it's not impregnable because even like these schools, these kids still go off for recess. If you got somebody that's determined to do it, they'll find a way. Yeah.
But see, this young man, he just walked in it. See, it was just the doors were open. He just went in there because the story that we got up here, now I don't know if it's true because there might be some more stories out, that he was being chased by the cops, crashed, and then ran into the school. So they was already pursuing him. He didn't just walk like Sandy Hook. he was already being pursued by police officers.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't listen to none of
the story could have changed.
I saw that too.
Story could change.
Hey, what's up, Seattle Black Veteran? And Callie Homestead with Pooh Bear and my Renaissance grandma. What's going on, y'all?
Yeah.
What I'm saying now, the conversation that me and HandsInTheDirt was saying, and I had a debate with one of our doctors, medical team. Not a debate, but we had a conversation where I told them where I feel that when they talk about gun control, the NRA talks about how they're trying to take away your rights of having guns. My thing is this, just me. I hope somebody hear me. I hope the AI hear me. It gets to somebody's ears in the world because they're listening, right? Is that let's change the laws on. I want to be able to. What I would like our government to start with something. It ain't gonna be foolproof. It ain't gonna stop mass killings because all mass deletions doesn't come by young kids. Okay, they're older people. But I feel that in America, somehow make a medium 25 years of age, just like when you get a rent a car, right? You gotta be a certain age to rent a car. You gotta be a certain age to get alcohol. You gotta be a certain age to get. So I believe they need to raise the age of young people getting guns. I think 25 should be the recommended age for anybody in America to own a gun. Not saying you can't own a gun. Once again, please hear what I said. I didn't say you cannot own a gun, but you should be the age of 25 years of age to purchase a gun. Not when you turn 18 years old. Soon you become 18, you run and get a gun. Now, the point that the person was talking about, but you can go to war 18. Now, here goes the catch to that. There's always rules and amendments. If you're in military or you are law enforcement, okay, because that's different, right? But a civilian cannot own a gun until he's 25 unless he's in law enforcement or military. That's my solution. Just can't turn 18 and just run down there and buy AR-15s and 9mm and 4.5s. I'm not saying you can't own a gun. Please don't think I didn't say you cannot own a gun, but you should be at the minimum age of 25 to own a gun in America. Like, we got to start somewhere. But I know everybody's gonna say some bull joints.
Yeah, that's been brought to the floor 1,000 times, and every time they do it, it gets kicked down because it's so much money involved in it, and you got lobbyists. So they actually said at one point you couldn't buy a assault weapon, and then finally that got they broke that where you could buy an assault rifle. Then they say, okay, if these guys can buy assault rifles, let's have the magazine to have limited rounds. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, you can go buy 100 drum round, 100 drum clip and 30 round clips. And, they was like, okay, 5 round clips. They kicked that out. So everything that has been done or said to try to reduce something in it, it always gets kicked out. And the first thing they're going to say is, you're trying to take our gun rights. Even if you're just saying, okay, you can have a gun, but we don't want people to have 30 round clips and 100 round drums. What are you hunting with a 100 round clip?
Right. Hey, bro, you know what? I want to say something. I want to make 2 points real quick. One, like you said, just to reiterate that, man, bless everybody. And I don't mean this in a simple way, thoughts and prayers. I mean it sincerely. Because that's my home state, this last tragedy. Microform, the last one was in your HandsInTheDirt. You got stuff going on in your.
Oh yeah.
So this ain't about outdoing each other via tragedy. It's to just show just how intense and how common all of this is growing more every day. Now, with that being said, if anybody in this chat was in my live the last time I was live, I think it was Tuesday, yesterday. Well, my days run together. I was just talking about my little nephew. Just like Microform say he got a little girl. I was just talking about my little nephew getting honor roll. My nephew is the age of these babies. Now I'm gonna take the other part of it. These are just my own personal thoughts and my own personal opinion. It's funny how we were just talking about bears and shit. How we were just talking and stuff. Excuse me. How we were just talking about bears and stuff. How we were just talking about timber wool. let's set aside for a moment all the reasons and contributions to how we got where we at. And let's set aside exactly what's the right thing to do to fix where we at, and could put complete and total 100% attention into where we at right now in this very moment, right? You brought up that Timberwolf, bro. I'm thinking about that Timberwolf because what America dealing with, what America faced with right now, if you got a Timberwolf by the ears, right, it could bite you, it could do this, but you finally found some way to hold that mom. How do you let it go? That's how many guns you got, not only on the streets, but guns owned by private citizens. How do you have 4 to 5 firearms? And I'm not against firearms, I'm two-way all the way. That's not what I'm saying. How do you fix this? Start with where you at, the moment, the second you sitting in, before you go back, before you go forward, and completely absorb the reality of where you at. What do you do with that? How do you let that wolf go when you got a wolf by the ears? Whenever you let it go, shit gonna go bad one way or the other.
Yeah.
I come up with a second solution for people just like Hands on the Dirt and the rest in here talking about guns. Okay, here we go. Your taxpayer dollars. Your taxpayer, y'all taxpayer people like myself, right? Our government is full of crap, y'all. I said it on this live. They can come get me tomorrow. I don't give a damn. They can wake up in the morning and give $800 billion a country to kill people, but can't spend $800 billion to put off-duty police officers overtime in each state called the state of education department, whatever, United States education department. Let's put a funding out there where we'll send government fundings to each state, regardless of red or blue states, where they are funding off-duty police officers to be in every school in America. Armed guards will slow. I ain't say it's going to stop it. Once again, people, it'll slow it down. I'm tired of our country turn on kind of. We just sit there looking like idiots. They can get up in the morning and give $800 billion away of your tax dollars, but won't send half of that protect your kids in schools. I don't understand that, y'all. Please,
so the schools here,
just the American people need to stand up.
The schools here, they do have a deputy sheriff at every school.
No, I said across America. I ain't say just your
I don't know about across America. I'm just saying here, and it still happens. They do have police officers and deputy sheriffs at every school. They there all day. Police car parked out front. Yeah, they armed to the teeth, the whole nine.
Why is that not across the 50 states of America?
I don't know. I don't know what they do in every state. But to your point, yeah, it would help. But I don't want them to be off duty. They need to be on duty.
No, I'm talking about off duty. Like that's overtime. So they'll say on your off day, Stace, you want to do some overtime? You at school 12 or whatever y'all.
No, they just need to hire people specifically for that job. I'm thinking in the management mind,
No, because I was saying you was doing management, but see, when you hire people for that specific job, they'll come back. You got to insure those people. We got to give them insurance.
Yeah.
You got to do all
overtime adds up just as fast, believe me.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Time and a half, double time is,
yeah. But they ain't got to pay double insurance. You get what I'm saying? That's what's going to come up. The insurance on the person.
Yeah, insurance. But now most companies don't hardly pay too much of none of your insurance. They take on a little piece.
I think it's mental health. That's the big issue. I think every citizen should be assigned a personal counselor. We all need counselors, somebody to talk to, because people have lost their minds. It's mental health. Who does this kind of stuff?
Right.
You're not right in the head.
Right. And we're desensitized.
It's crazy.
I mean, if I sat with Biden and some people, like I said, I have so many things. I'm like, y'all ain't got enough time for me to even come up with things. It's the same thing. I feel that any child, and I understand somebody's going to say no because they don't, whatever. If your child has been diagnosed with some type of illness, mental illness, I don't give a how slight it is, then they should be put on a list that they can't go buy guns, even if they never came across the law, like certain minority men. Some of these kids go under the radar. They are on Ritalin and all that other shit, but they should be. If you prescribing a child in certain communities Ritalin and med, for mental situations, He should be red flag. He cannot just walk on his 18th birthday and buy 2 AR-15. He should be on some type of listing. He's been diagnosed with some type of mental illness. He got to get cleared just like to get a gun. He is known to have mental problems because that young man did not turn retarded just yesterday. That young man was probably jacked up at 8 years old or 9 years old. They knew.
Surprised.
But the problem is all the ones that
go ahead.
I'm with you on this one, Homer. Yeah, it didn't just happen today. There's been yes.
So keep on
looking through his past.
Keep on deleting children. That's all we're gonna say. Just let it be what it be. Sorry your kid got deleted yesterday. So what? Let's move on. Clean the blood up and mop it up tomorrow and let everybody go back to school tomorrow.
Well, that's a part of the we've been desensitized, Homer. Like this social media and all this access to everything has been a blessing in one hand and it's been a curse in the other.
Agreed.
Before, if something like this happened in America, it would shut down the country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It would shut down the country. But now this stuff happens so often, it's just every other day. It's just every other week. People look at it, we feel sorry for a second, and then we move on because we've been desensitized from it. So everybody in America need to be sitting on the couch. Our whole country has mental issues.
Completely desensitized, bro.
Right.
But I might rock the boat a little bit with this one, y'all. But I really what do you say? If you look in the chat, David Corey just said everything I want to expound upon. And I'll elaborate on why I want to expound upon it. And this is why I believe with every fiber of my being, we can have a person sitting in the DMV, we can have a person sitting in Georgia, and we can have a person sitting in Connecticut, and why this issue will never be resolved in totality. Just to put it out there so that heartbreak can go ahead and be dealt with. As much as we don't want to admit it, as much as we don't want to acknowledge it, especially in instances like this, every country is basically its own individual country. That's the reason why you can have something happen. Let's say something happened with law enforcement. Police whoop the shit out somebody. Excuse me, I'm sorry, hands in the dirt. Police rough up somebody, mistreat them, do this in New York. And then somebody can drop a video 2 hours later with a law enforcement giving a 3-year-old a teddy bear, or they out at the basketball court, a roller skate, doing whatever. You dealing with 50 different countries under the guise of one union. And and if we're gonna talk real tonight, if we're gonna talk about the scariest shit going on tonight, the truth of the matter is that shit breaking apart.
Right.
Which is what we all watching in a whole lot of different ways, because we looking at 50 different countries with their own individual identities and cultures and norms, and that shit's scary.
Right.
New York scares us because we see something happening that we can't control. Texas is some more. And like they both said, this didn't just happen yesterday. If you're in our age demographic, you watching something unfold for damn near 20 years and ain't nobody got no breaks. Hell yeah, people scared. Nikki, you not wrong, sister. Everybody need a couch, but the truth is, more so than that, absorbing the truth that we all confronted with. Everybody don't like everybody. Everybody don't want to live next door to everybody. Everybody don't want to go to church with everybody. And take that and combine that with the reality of 50 different countries all figuring out how to have interstate commerce, how to share interstate laws.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. It's actually worse than
that. Shit to go to Louisiana. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's actually worse than that. My bad, bro. We do have 50 states that are acting separate. Everybody's autonomous, but it's worse than that. In every state, you got counties, and in every county, it's worse.
Parishes.
Yeah, and parishes and whatever y'all townships or whatever y'all call them.
Yeah,
and they got their own rules. You know what I'm saying? They got their own rules.
Now
we got
a county. Bro.
We got a city here in Georgia where it's the law that you have to have a firearm in this city. It's the law. All the residents that stay in that county, that's it, have to have a firearm. That's their ordinance in that county.
Wow.
And I guess they did it as a deterrent, but just
pretty
like
peaceful there,
huh?
Pretty peaceful there, huh?
Yep. I bet you it is.
I don't hear much coming from out of there.
Not a peep.
But everybody got one. Everybody got one.
Yeah, and everybody knows.
America got it. Federal law says everybody in America must have a firearm. We'll slow that down because, like I say, you're preying on the innocent.
Yeah, we got a county here, and you go up there, you know everybody strapped up. They go in there. Yeah, but that's the problem. So if you look at what happened in Georgia, with our governor was doing one thing, the city of Atlanta was doing something totally different. You see what I'm saying? The governor got so much, he got certain power, but then the county and the city got certain power.
Right.
That he can't overrule.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? That he couldn't overrule. So you could have fights inside of the state where they're going, everybody got their own rules, their own laws inside their city and their state. So it's even worse than just the 50 states that's acting autonomous as their own country. Because within that, you got a whole bunch of country backwood, crazy. It's sad.
Have any lawmakers
and a whole bunch of
their children in this way? It might take one of them losing one of their children in this way. Our lawmakers, have any of our lawmakers they lost any children in this way?
I think one or two have.
Hitting home before it really settles into your brain. Like,
but
this
the
is
one
not
or
right.
two that have lost them, those people were civilians, lost a loved one, and then got into politics. Yeah,
right. That's more common. And you to touch on that point, Nick. The everyday life of an OCD chick. What you said. Now, if I recall, I want to say it was somewhere between 2014 and 2015. I don't want to go around throwing out politicians' names on your channel, bro. But there was a senator who was at a softball game that actually caught several of them things, almost lost his life, and that was no deterrent whatsoever. So I don't know if it would be different if it was a loved one or a child, and I don't want to say that particular politician's name, but he got hit himself. There was a situation in Arizona where another politician fell victim to certain.
So outnumbered.
Do I ain't hear you? What's that, Nick?
I said, so basically, I guess their words, their thoughts, their opinions on the whole situation, circumstances, he was outnumbered. Because I would think you'd run back and, hey, we need to change this. This happened to me. So a case of just being outnumbered.
No, he wasn't outnumbered. In fact, after he recovered from his injury, he stood 10 toes down and buckled down further on how he felt about gun laws, gun rights, and gun legislation. So I don't know what a society does with that.
Yeah.
I don't know how we as a daily basis, because regardless of where I live, I'm from East Texas, I'm a U.S. citizen. I might have to go home next week if the wrong shit happens. You know, I got family there, and that's why I'll never be one of these people.
Yeah,
the wrong shit is all the stuff you don't want to have happen.
Yeah, homie, that's a Southern slang, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure it out. Shit, I ain't from the South. I never heard that before.
The right thing will bring home, the wrong thing might bring home.
Yeah, but how do we fix that? Because nothing. What more can happen except worse than now? And I think that's something that's shaking everybody, because what more can happen worse than now? And you had a what more can happen worse than now every year consecutively for about 4, 5, 10, 11, 12 years now. How do you not start accepting a potential trajectory of chaos? How do you not start anticipating a potential trajectory of calamity in every way imaginable, because there is no end in sight? So now you have the psyche of the populace sitting around marinating on this. And you're right, Nick, everybody needs a couch at this point.
I'm gonna tell you
something.
We are the walking wounded. We all messed up.
What if it's all planned? What if it's all planned? And we just the pawns running it, we just doing exactly what people want us to do.
Yeah,
because
debate bullshit.
If it really meant something to somebody, that many people get murdered and all that's in this country, they would change it. But the truth of the matter is, the truth of the matter is, you have to. It's the money. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to affect people's money when you talking about these gun laws and this and that and blah blah, and that's not going to happen. That's why they got all these lobbyists.
You keep saying it's about the money, but these people who lost their children. Fuck your money, bro. You know what I mean?
Bro,
that's what
you're not listening to what I'm saying.
Because you keep saying it comes down to money, right? But when do American people speak? We are Americans. This country is us. We are the government, they claim. You can't keep saying about these rich people getting money, getting paid buying, selling guns, black market. At the end of the day, the people have to speak, bro. We as black people, we were slaves. We were like pet dogs to these motherfuckers. Oh man, Jesus, man. Let me get off this shit for a second, man.
Homer, listen, man. You talking about shit, man.
We was pets to niggas in this country, man. We was pets. The people
you talking.
No, you can't try to switch that shit over. We was pet to these motherfuckers, man. Somebody had to say enough is fucking enough, bro. You keep saying about the end of the day is about fucking money. The slave trade was about fucking money. But after a while, somebody had to say enough of this shit's enough. I'm just being honest. I got kids, man. Enough is about the bottom fucking dollar because my ancestors picked cotton for your dungarees jeans, motherfuckers. It was all about the money. But somebody got to say, fuck your money. Enough is enough, people. America, wake the fuck up.
Yeah, it's both. It's about the money, and we also, we need to do something. Definitely.
Slavery was about money, y'all. They didn't come and get us off the fucking slave ships to say, hey, you want some ice cream, motherfucker? They put us to work to make money. It was about the bottom dollar. That's why we speak here. That's why my dumb ass is half Dutch and Irish. It was about money, y'all. But somebody said, fuck that money. You got to change. You can't keep saying it's about the dollar.
Right.
Yeah, history gonna repeat itself.
I
saying it's about the money. That's why the Civil War, it wasn't about money no more.
You think the Civil War wasn't about money?
Look, I gotta.
Who's making money off the guns?
That's what. Listen, man, we are just pawns that nobody cares about, and it's easy to get us distracted. As soon as somebody starts talking about gun regulations, blah, 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 the first thing they say is Second Amendment. They're trying to take our guns. Ain't nobody said nothing about trying to take nobody's guns. But that's the distraction. As soon as they say that, everybody is up in the uproar. Oh, they're trying to take us our guns. We the pawns. Guys at the top.
I got it.
And all that. They making the money. They don't give a damn if you get killed, your whole family get killed. It does not matter.
Until it touches their face.
I know what you're saying. Exactly. I know what you're saying.
If it wasn't that, it would change. But every time you get a new president in there, they go in there. Everything that they try to do, okay, let's get these people. Let's take a psych test before they go and get these weapons. That get kicked down. Age limit, that get kicked down. Number of rounds that can go in the magazine, that get kicked down. Over and over again, and people are still getting murdered and slaughtered in the street. They do not care. They are making their money. That's why the NRA got all these people giving money to, and they just filed bankruptcy, giving their money to these people And then the first time you start trying to say, well, we need to do psychic valves, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. They say, well, they're trying to take your weapons. And everybody go fucking crazy, man.
Same reason why we say certain plants can heal us, because again, people making money. We can't make those claims.
Right. We can scream all we want. We are just small fish in a big pond. You put these people in office, nothing ever gets done. Hardly anything that's going to help you get past ever. That's why it should be a term limit for Congress. It should be a term limit for Senate. The Senate should be 2 terms. That's 12 years. Congress should be 6 terms. That's 12 years. After that, you need to go get a job. You got people that's still in government that's been in there since the 60s.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you know what else, bro? And I want Microform to come back because I got a question for him. I know you listening, Microform. I just come back, bro, because I got a question.
Come on back.
With everything you just said.
Come on,
Nick.
Come back, light skin.
With everything you just said, with everything you just said, the sad part is, and the advantage part for not the people is the fact that even if you studious, even if you really follow politics, if you could tell me everybody from your city commissioner to your state senator to your all that, right? Full rank all the way through. It take you about 20 years to figure out that ain't nobody did shit. As a citizen, as a voting citizen.
This is exactly right, Roy. He just told 100% true. And drops. This is true too.
Yeah.
And the bottom line, we can think we're as important as we want to think.
Okay.
And we can think
you know what? Hey, bro.
We matter.
Real talk. I want to take this what Urban Gardener Chronicle said, what you got up on the screen right now. Okay. First off, I won't be insensitive to anybody's plight, especially parents and the angst y'all must feel. I'm not a parent, so I don't pretend to put myself in other people's shoes. I don't know what it's like. I can only empathize and sympathize.
Yeah.
But with what Urban Gardener Chronicle, you took it down, bro. She
let me see.
What was it? I understand the frustration. Enough is enough.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. I agree 1,000%. But when that statement is made, and since you know I love you, so you know I ain't coming sideways with this. I understand the level of frustration. Enough is enough. Okay. Make 340 million people feel the same way.
Nice.
Boom. Yeah.
Make 340 million people feel the same way. How can, and that's what I want to say to Microformer, because I agree with what bruh's saying. He's not wrong, but what I'm saying is, how do you make other folk feel the same way that you feel about a subject matter without implementing force?
And without it hitting home for them.
Yeah. Exactly. And that's not to be flippant. That ain't to be fly. This is far too serious for me to ever try to be funny with it. I'm not being funny. This is the reality that we all confronted with, man. How do you know you right in what you're saying, or you feel right in what you're saying, and the way that you feel should be acknowledged and addressed? And I'm not saying you powerless, but what I'm saying is, he made another good point. He said slavery.
Right.
He said slavery. Real quick, bro. If you would let me finish this thought, because this is some real important shit. To me, it is. I ain't saying what the next man or woman will or won't do, but it's powerful him saying we were slaves and bringing up the Civil War.
Right.
Everybody prepping. Everybody growing gardens. Everybody growing food. Some people going to the range. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't talk about. Maybe Hands in the Dirt can get more into this. It's not a be careful with it. No, I'm not gonna say that either. Sometimes the change that we want come with a heavy price.
Yeah.
Even if the change that you want is for the good. I'm over here in Africa. My lights done been out 3 times today. No big deal. I'm used to it. I'm in a comfortable position to maintain this. I see people cook with fires. Like, we talk about prepping, we talk about living hard, man. This shit ain't easy. I saw Led Farmer earlier. He talking about cook outside for 7 days. I see people who ain't never cooked inside.
Right.
This prepper shit sound cool, but motherfucker, I'm not gonna go ham on your live, bro. People don't want to live like that shit for real.
Right.
You don't want to do that shit on a daily. You want to go to fucking TCBY. You want to swing by the mall. You want to get back to the crib because you didn't feel like stopping by nowhere. So you would get some Grubhub when you get to the house. Now, I'm not hating on nobody, but when we talk about some of the necessities that are required to make the change that we want to see, y'all, shit get ugly. Shit get real. And if you ever been in a conflict area or a conflict zone, and you know what real casualty look like, you know what real MIA look like, man. You know what? Shit's just in a bad place. And I'm gonna leave it there. I don't have no answer.
It really
I don't have no answer, but
what Drop just said is 100% true, but I ain't finna Lincoln, yeah. But anyway.
Money.
I ain't even see it. There he is. There go my man. There he is.
Micro.
Hey, microphone.
What you sipping on?
Uh-oh.
Fireball.
Damn. What have we done?
This is a tough.
You better get you some water, bro.
We don't done it now.
No, I'm just taking advice of my lawyers. Stop talking.
Right.
Maybe it hits home for me because, like I said, I got young kids, man, and I personally don't live that far from Sandy Hook. Like I said, Sandy Hook is up the road from me. I can drive there and show y'all right now. We do this live. I can get in my car 10 minutes. I can be in front of the old Sandy Hook that they tore down already.
Oh, sorry, you guys.
So yeah, so I'm the reason I'm still sitting here talking to y'all today because my lawyer came in and said, "Stop talking."
Bro, you good. You didn't say nothing wrong. You ain't said nothing wrong, man.
I'm done with it. Let's move to something else. Let's move to something else. This is touching. I got 8-year-olds in school, man. And the only thing that bothers me is that me and my wife was like, you know what, man? I can just, for me as a dad, a real dad, I don't know about the rest of the people on the planet. I can just imagine what those kids were going through, bro. Like man, listen, man, I'm done talking, man. I'm done talking, bro. I'm getting shit right now.
When you're in the war zone, some of the things I've seen, microphone, I can't unsee. It's a reason I can't sleep. It's a reason I'll be talking to a therapist real early Friday morning. It's a reason. So we have a lot of tragedies over here in the United States. That's true. But over in these countries that where we go fight these wars, it's babies being blown to bits every day. And it's sad. And we're fighting over something that doesn't even belong to us. We're killing people in the name of, you name it, in the name of religion, so many people been killed in the name of religion.
Yeah.
If microfarm is one religion and I'm a different one, I ain't got to kill him to make him believe in what I believe in. I just respect what he believes in. It has nothing to do with me. If you believe in what you believe in, what he believes shouldn't even affect you. But that's why you had the Crusades and all these different things and all these people killing these people in the name of religion, which I don't understand it. But we still do it. So all I was saying is we're so easily distracted. As soon as the people try to stand up for, I'm going to give you, for instance, that governor down in Texas, good old Texas governor down there. So last year when they had the ice storm and all them people died because Texas was the only state that wasn't on, they got their, Texas, Texas think they're their own country down there. If you ever been to Texas, you know what I'm talking about. So they got their own gas line, you know what I'm saying, away from everybody else in the United States. They knew that they should have insulated them gas lines, but people were saving money. They never insulated them gas lines. All them people died because the gas lines froze. So in the midst of all these people dying and people without power and they burning the kitchen tables and all that stuff trying to stay warm, what does he do? Out of the blue, this man come out and say, in the state of Texas, you no longer need a license to carry. I turned Texas into an open carry state in the middle of a tragedy. That was a distraction. And we fall for it every time. Anytime if the people trying to stand up for anything or something bad happens, watch what happens. It's always going to be a distraction. And we're going to fall right into it. Will Smith going to slap somebody or something. We got real problems going over here, but everybody, we talking about Will Smith. There's real stuff going over here. We've been distracted. And it happens every time. Yeah, because we love drama. We love, the BS. We run to it.
Sadly.
Yeah, we run to it. We're going to always be distracted. And you're right. If you could get 340 million Americans on the same sheet of music about anything, that would be a miracle. The only time I seen America come together on anything is when we've been attacked. When we were attacked at 9/11, all of a sudden, everybody holding hands, singing Kumbaya.
How about
you know what I'm saying? The person that stayed across the street from you, that hated your guts, all of a sudden you his best friend. Everybody holding hands, singing Kumbaya. Every time we have but as soon as the coast is clear and it's business as usual, it go back to F you, your whole family. I hope all y'all die.
Hey, I still got my question. Hey, Micro, if you through talking about it for real, I ain't gonna mention no more. If you still talking about it a little bit, I still got my question.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna start from it. Okay, I agree with you. Never said you were wrong. I heard everything you said, and you saying we the people. And the people got to stand up. The people got. My question to you is, how do you make that happen? I'm not just talking about spontaneously. Everybody like, oh shit, a light bulb go off because that shit sound good. I'm saying even for somebody who agree with you, if I agree with you 100%, let's say you get 10,000 more me's behind everything you saying. Well, what's the next move? What do you do? And I ain't even coming at you sideways or funny. This is a real fucking question.
Like I say, once again, going back to history, I don't know where y'all come from, whatever, man. History repeats of people going to have to stand up. At the end of the day, you got to say people just have to stand up. Go look at our history books. A lot of us don't read books no more or tend to try to forget our history of America. People have to stand up. How they got their freedom from England, People stood up. How we got out of some part of slavery situation, people stood up. Civil rights movement, people stood up. Gay rights, people stood up. People got enough and got tired. You cannot keep saying about $1. At the end of the day, you know, it's not about $1, y'all. It's after a while, you got to say, people just got to say enough is enough. That's it, bro. God, let me tell you, people make this gun thing like it was God's rules. Man made that rule, not God. People make that thing like God came with the 10 Commandments and said everybody should have a gun, and it can't be changed because in our society we are acting like man is God. We say we Christians and Catholics and Muslims, but at the end of the day, you think man is God. Y'all keep thinking because man made a rule, it's like God saying in the Bibles. It's not. Y'all thinking gun laws are God sent rules. It's not. It's a man-made rule. But the people gonna argue it's about money. I got rights to own a gun. I got rights in this shit. That is not your God-given right to own no goddamn pistol. It's in the Bible. Thou shalt not kill. But somehow, because I like to go hunting and kill God's creatures, y'all put this shit like it's God's rule to have a gun. That's just me speaking. I'm done. Done, bro.
Yeah, but we talking about two different. But that's so far from me asking you, how do we get all these fucking people together? I wasn't saying you wrong on that either. You answered another part of it.
You know how many people got initial question. You know how many people got for George Floyd? You know how many people got up for Rodney King? You know how many people got up for the civil rights movement? You're going to have to somebody get out there and stop acting like soon they get into a beef with Hands or Dirt. They just throw their hands up and say, all right, and walk away. You're going to have to march with the same way we march every time a knee in a black man's neck. We're going to have to march for these little children. We're going to have to march for them, bro.
You're saying a march. That's what we need to do.
I'm not saying a march. I'm saying the same energy when we come out for the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Same way we all came out for Obama to get in the presidential, where people stand in line for 8-9 hours to vote for. You know what? I'm done, bro. I'm done talking, bro. No, done talking.
You can't be dumb, man. We in the middle of the conversation.
He muted himself.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He's got a phone call.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, everything he's saying, but I just want to see it done. I mean,
that's all I'm saying.
We've been marching
more
for
so
years.
than that. It's the how. It's the how, man. It's the how. And that's all I'm asking, because I'm not disagreeing with the man. I think he's right. And I know exactly what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are how things got done.
I just want to see.
But when we
go ahead,
bro, when because that's a little for me, because I do know a little bit of history. That's a little too broad for just to. That's like I don't want to toss out an analogy, but I'll say this, man. When we go to these fine points in history and we talk about very, very intense and severe and deadly moments like the Civil War, like the end of Reconstruction, like the Red Summer of 1919, and the whole situation with Emmett Till, and the early 50s leading up to 55, Brown v. Board of Education, and all of these other scenarios, we sometimes when we have a recollection, we brush over them so quickly without going in depth into all the people that actually died during these processes for these changes to take place and come to fruition. And I'm not saying nobody's wrong, because I dig the part my man saying where, like, yeah, you know, this people stood up and this is what happened. But what about the people who still political prisoners from those events, who got locked up before I was even born? And if they not deceased already, then they still in prison. What about the people who lost their life? What about the people who lost family? What about the people who stayed alive but lost everything that they owned in this world? So that's all I'm saying. it's more to it than just saying, in my opinion, we got to stand up, but we standing up come with a whole lot of shit that people tend to forget about.
Right.
So I'm not saying it can't be done or don't do it. I'm just saying, how do you make that happen?
You have to blow up this whole country, man, at the end of the day, because nothing gets done in our country without bloodshed. And that's just the truth of the matter. Nothing gets done in this country without bloodshed. You can march.
That's unfortunate, man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's the truth. That's what we want to tiptoe around.
Yeah.
You know, we want to tiptoe around that. You can march, protest, the whole nine. Ain't nothing finna happen. You know, it's nothing. It's gonna be very little change because they anticipate you to do that. Well, yeah, we don't such. They're gonna march for a week or two. They're gonna tear down a couple buildings, blah blah blah, whatever it is. That's already been anticipated. They already know your next move because you're simple. They're gonna march. They're gonna loot, blah blah blah. Scream on the TV for a little bit, and then it's gonna go away, and then it's gonna be the next thing, and then we repeat ourselves. We do the same thing over and over and over again.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm sorry. Go ahead, Nikki. I'm listening.
I was just gonna say sad but true.
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, Dr. King didn't get killed. Dr. King didn't get killed for civil rights. So one thing is if you heard about history, another thing if you read and studied history. If you heard about history, a lot of times we walk around with the wrong knowledge about what really happened with a lot of our history. The wrong knowledge is what they gave us, and you run with it. But if you go dig into these books and really go back and look and see what really happened, you're like, oh, okay, it wasn't about that. It was about this. Dr. King didn't get killed for civil rights and all. He didn't get killed for that. When Dr. King started talking about equal pay and he started talking about the poor people movement, that's what got him killed.
Right. That had a lot to do with it.
When he went up to Tennessee, remember the first time it got canceled. You know, those people was protesting, they wanted their money. When he went back, now you don't got outside your britches. We're going to let you sit next to us, ride on the front of the bus and all that. Okay, we're going to let you go to our schools because we don't find out a way to pimp you out. Yeah, if you go to our schools, we're going to come in your neighborhoods, ship you to certain areas, and then we're going to come in your neighborhoods. We're going to turn you into a consumer where only 3% of your money is going to circulate back into your community. So segregation, desegregation, that's good for that. Yeah, that works for me. Yeah, that works for me because we finna get paid. But as soon as you start about equal pay and the poor people movement, that's what got Dr. King killed.
Well, and in addition to that, man, I just see. It's my belief that tactics that used to be isolated to certain demographics by the powers that be. Let's just say the powers that be, because in 2022 and for a long time now, the powers that be are no longer a specific race. Hard to accept, but that's what it is. Tactics that used to be set aside for a specific demographic, them joints is for everybody now because of everything that you just said. Contingencies, let's say this just y'all entertain my concept for a minute, have been set in place long enough for everybody to be redirected, for everybody to be distracted, for everyone to think tanks exist for a reason, man.
Right.
If that make any sense.
Yeah.
On your day-to-day life, when you encounter a certain scenario, a situation, whether it be you talking to a claims adjuster, or whether it be you paying your utility bill, or whether it be you going shopping, somebody has invested billions of dollars to anticipate not only your next move, but help drive you in that direction in the first damn play.
That's all I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? this is.
I'm gonna give you for instance. I've lived in other countries, so I've seen how other people live. I've seen how they live, but we live in a capitalist. We live in a capitalist country, and in a capitalist country, yeah, people can make out good in the capitalist country, but it's gonna be that upper 1% that runs everything, and that's just the way it is. It's always gonna be about money and economics. Everything else gonna be a distraction. Everything else is gonna be a distraction. Unfortunately.
I mean, I get what Microform is saying, man. It's just like I don't know what part he hearing or what you saying. It's like it's two different conversations.
Yeah. That's what I agree with what he's saying as far as, you know, it has to get to a point. But
right,
you know, where the people make a statement, but they do. And when they do and they try to make a change, they just throw out key words, key phrases that scare people, and then they go along with the go along. It's as simple as that. They trying to take the guns, Second Amendment, blah blah blah, woo woo woo. Ain't nobody trying to take nobody guns. We just said we want to have site checks and age limits and magazine limits on these weapons. Ammo, you know, amount of ammo can go in a magazine. And every time they do that, it gets blown out of the water to they're trying to take your weapons. And it works every time. We cattle, bro. We cattle.
That seems to be the, I mean, and regardless, and I say this regardless of which side of the debate or the conversation you on, but from 20 plus years of watching this all unfold, that's exactly what I've seen. It's never been anything different. And mind you, I'm catering right now. Because I'm trying to keep this open and balanced. Even the people who feel like, they're gonna end, because as you stated earlier, it was from early 90s to about 98. Stricter gun policies set in play, but people still have them. Yeah. Some style weapons were illegal.
Yeah.
Got it. But every time this happens, there's always the same conversation. A group feel like they come to take them. A group feel like they need to be took. And then you have a whole bunch of people in the middle who like, man, I need something to protect my family and myself. Right. And that's it.
Right. Yeah. And that's where I'm at. You know, I definitely believe in the Second Amendment, protecting my family and protecting myself. I definitely believe in that. But it's such a broad amendment. You know what I'm saying? You could protect yourself with a shotgun. And then on the other end of it, you could protect yourself with an AK-47. You see what I'm saying?
Very true. Very true.
It's people got miniguns. I'm talking about civilians, bro. They got miniguns. Let me tell you something. A minigun shoots 100 rounds a second.
A second. I need people to wrap their mind around that.
Seconds. A saw, which is a military weapon.
That's a squad automatic weapon. Yeah, that's a squad automatic weapon.
A saw shoot 13 rounds a second.
Excuse me.
You know, you got people running around in their houses, you know what I'm saying? With M14 miniguns, they got saws, they got 60s, but it all falls up under the Second Amendment.
It does. So, I want to ask Nikki something. OCD's chick, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Because I got a lot of thoughts, ideas, HandsInTheDirt got a lot. I could talk all night. But how do you, in your opinion, both of y'all are parents.
Yeah.
Microform a parent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've asked y'all this about houses maybe a week or two ago. It's been an intense conversation, you know, a little bit.
Yeah.
How, I ain't gonna ask how to fix this. That's too big a question. My question is, I'm sorry, I think I'm back. Nope. Hold on. Okay, am I back?
Yes, you're
Yeah,
back.
you can hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I missed your response if you responded, Nikki. I'm sorry.
You were saying, how do I feel about what?
How do we, not how do we fix this, but how do both of y'all, I'm asking both of y'all, but you
Dogs.
specifically and first, how do you tell Nala we said, hey?
Yo, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I just
Hushed it.
had to take care of a couple of neighbors, man.
Oh, you good, bro. How do y'all see this not being resolved, or how do you see this ending? Is what I'm asking. How do you see this ending?
Mm-hmm. I see it ending terribly. I really don't. Honestly, I don't see anything changing. Sadly, I wish things could change, but I don't. I don't see it change. I think we're gonna move on the same way we did with the other school, like with the other school, and it'll be back to business as usual.
Yeah.
Sadly, I don't see it change,
Yeah.
and
It's
that's
definitely there.
Yeah.
terrible, sad to say, but we're gonna move on, and it's gonna happen again, and it's gonna happen again, and it's gonna happen again.
Yeah.
And I don't know, after the fifth,
And
sixth, seventh time, I don't know. Will things change? I don't know what it's going to take. How many times will this have to happen before change comes? I don't know.
I
But
agree.
nothing's going to
I
change
agree. And
overnight. No time soon.
you know, I was wait. I agree. I agree, Nick. And I was waiting for Microform to get back before I said this. Because I know you hear me, bro. You know it's all love and it's always all good.
No,
But I
I'm
want to say this.
I'm just saying it's home for me because it's home.
Yeah. Let me finish what I was saying. I got you, bro. I got you. But what I'm saying is, I think you're right. And the sad part and the scary part about you being right is because of what you said. Now it ain't about the money part. That's the least of my concern. But when you said people reach a point and you brought up the examples that you brought up, here's the effed up part. People do reach the point where they've had enough. And we do get in situations like 1870, 61. We get in those places. And the craziest part about it, in order to fix violence, you end up, somehow America got this way of using more violence.
Yeah, right.
That's
So it's a bad bang. Yeah.
I'm finna give you this stat. I'm finna give you this stat right here. And I heard this last year about the year prior, but I'm just finna give you the stat from last year. So last year in 2021, we had 693 mass shootings in America.
It's terrible.
Wow.
Last year.
Yeah.
So far this year, and I don't know if they just counted the ones that happened in Atlanta yesterday or they've had 27 school shootings so far this year in America. 27. Wow. 693 last year, 27 this year.
I'm not upset because HandsInTheDirt said it's about the dollar. You know, because that's his opinion, right? But if I was in Congress and somebody said to me about the dollar, it's all about the dollar at the end of the day, that this continue, like he just said, just constantly. And I'm not and once again, please, I'm not trying to take nobody's guns. I'm just saying we needed, okay, like me and HandsInTheDirt was talking about something about seatbelts, right? Why do they emphasize seatbelts, right? If I go through my windshield, have an accident, that's my goddamn business as far as I'm concerned, right? But we have complied to the seatbelt rules. The seatbelt doesn't save, they don't make money for me putting a seatbelt on. So what? I go through the windshield and cut my throat open or slit myself open, right? But they are making me put that seatbelt on for what? My safety, right? And they'll find you hefty without that goddamn that seatbelt on you. So that's what I'm saying. Why we don't implicate that same rules? It's for the greater cause of the community. Be in a seatbelt. Click it or ticket. Y'all heard that in all states, right? I mean, most people got that state rule, right? Why did the government care if I go through the windshield, if I go on 85 miles an hour and go through the windshield? Why do they give a fuck? That I smash my brains open and all my brain matter sitting out in the front of the street out there. Because why? It's for the greater cause. It ain't about the dollar at the end of the day, because always was seatbelts in cars, right? But they made a law saying we all now need to click it or ticket it. So why are we not doing the same safety on children or mass shootings of anybody? Because we implicate the seatbelt. Ain't a lot of y'all get in your car, what the first thing y'all do? Put a seatbelt on, right? Why? Because you don't want to get that ticket, right? But the government said, click it or ticket, or get a ticket, right? I'm just saying, I'm by myself here, y'all. Is anybody follow me on this one?
No, yeah, I could offer a rebuttal if you want to hear what I got to say.
Good.
Hey, I'm gonna drop down.
Now hear me.
Dark
All right,
out
Nikki.
here. I'm in the chat.
All right, sweetie.
Okay, Nikki. Okay, Nikki. Love you, sis. Hey, okay. I could offer a rebuttal, man. Now, you might not like my response, but here go my response. Thing is, money. And here's why. Let me elaborate. Because the truth, I believe that the two senators I had in Texas and the two senators I had living in Washington State, neither one of them gave a damn about me personally. Seatbelts, as far as my understanding of the history behind it, you had a few important people, and what happened was what Nikki was talking about earlier. It hit home for them. It got personal. Yeah. You had the right people in the right places at the right time implement seatbelt laws.
Okay.
Because when I was a kid, didn't nobody give a damn. Hell, people wasn't even using baby seats or seatbelts, right? So I think that people joke about quotas. They talk about monthly.
I want to put a marker somewhere. Shortcake, I'll be back to you because I see y'all talk about the insurance company. I'll be back. But go ahead, Hands. African Dream. I'll be back to address that thing about the insurance companies.
I don't know what part they talking about with insurance, but that's what I was finna lead to.
I'll be back. I'm gonna jump on that with all feet first on that.
Okay, and they it's not that they care about our safety no more than they care about our safety. I believe, or I'll make me the example. My personal safety with regards to firearms. You have another $1 billion industry, and you have a massive amount of collections made from people not wearing, like you said, click it or ticket. So without delving into the minutia of all of it and going by parish and city and county and municipality, billions of dollars are bought in. So that's still it goes back to money. And I agree with both of y'all, because both of y'all are right from different points of view. And with what you saying is both of them are the dark part. Both of them are the scary part, because it's scary to live in a world where your human value is devalued by the value of currency or money. And also live in a world where the only way sometimes societies are reconfigured, reconstructed is by some pretty intense, like you said, when people get tired. Yeah. When people ain't got nothing to lose no more, when everybody tired of losing their babies, when everybody tired of losing cousins, can't go to the mall, can't go to a movie theater, can't go to a grocery store, can't go to whatever. But the one caveat that I'm gonna toss in from a sociological perspective, not so much socioeconomics, just sociological perspective. This is where it get real ugly. Because you got 340 million. You got 340 million people directing that anger and those losses and that frustration at 340 million other people. Okay. This is how societies fall. This is how empires slip into decline. Right. It's a scary. It's just surreal. It's surreal, man, to be alive right now and be witnessing this. But that's my rebuttal, bro.
Okay, you done?
I'm done.
All right, let's go back to shortcakes thing. Y'all talk about the insurance, right?
Yeah.
If that is the case, that y'all gonna build your kingdom on, we should ban McDonald's.
What'd she say, bro? I can't find it.
Hands of dirt. Go back. Can you find Stardust when she talk? I mean, not shortcake when she's about the insurance companies. I just want to go back to that.
Looking for it.
Go back to this. Back to the insurance companies situation. Well, she was saying about the insurance company. The reason why the click of the ticket code insurance is going to cost to fix you after the car accidents. Okay. My debate with that will be, we should ban McDonald's. We should ban processed foods because they spend more money on diabetics medications. They spend more money on high blood pressure medications. They amputate your toes. So an insurance company, when these motherfuckers out here give you $1 worth of sugar, right? If that same thing you talk about, the insurance company is going to waste money on the click of the ticket or whatever crap, right? Then that should be banned. McDonald's should be banned. Popeyes. Hey, oh wait. Hey,
you just proved the point, though.
Right, Fish. They spend more money putting black and other white folks on medication for diabetes, high blood pressure, and all kind of fat obesity. They spend trillions of dollars in the insurance company keeping your fat ass alive. Because a lot of us is the walking fucking dead. Y'all might look at that show called The Walking Dead. A lot of you son bitches are The Walking Dead. Okay. But I'm gonna tell you why I'm calling you The Walking Dead. If you don't take that diabetic medication or the high blood pressure medication, your ass is dead. So when you say about the insurance company is the clicking a ticket because you went through a windshield to fix your ass, but they'll spend trillions of dollars on diabetics, they'll on high blood pressure. They give you $1 worth of fucking sugar. They get the biggest cup. McDonald's bullshit y'all so much. They don't care if you get a small or the extra large goddamn sweet tea full of sugar. But then again, the insurance company's going to pay for that person that's been eating that shit all their life when they become diabetics and got high blood pressure eating that fucked up meat. So at the end of the day, is it really about the insurance, about how they fix it? Because they spend $1 trillion like Hands in the Dirt. He said he got a bunch of pills that he got up his own pharmacy because why? One pill is connecting with another pill to reverse the other pill and the other pill. So it ain't about the goddamn insurance company, about the money with the click of the ticket, y'all. I'm being honest with y'all. It don't cost them shit to fix my throat if I live.
Okay. You just proved that point.
Processed food.
So
them sugary cereals. Hold on, let me finish. Them sugary cereals. That's why I'm fat, because there you go. Fat. Because why? I like sugary drinks. I like cookies and cakes and shit that's cheap out there. And this is why Americans have not healthy, because they employ you, and insurance companies know if your children at 5 years old been eating McDonald's for the last 10 to 20 years, he's been eating that processed goddamn cold cuts, he's been eating that sugary ass drink from Starbucks and everybody else, more likely your black child or white child is going to be a diabetic and have high blood pressure, and they're going to just pump their ass with medication. So I don't believe the insurance company give a fuck about spending money because I go through a windshield. I'm just saying.
Okay. So my question is this, Homer. You just proved the point. So with all of what you said, who lines their pockets? Who gets paid off of that?
Why you give a damn if I go through a windshield?
Who? If the country is so unhealthy, who gets paid off of that?
Company. Hold on, I'm going back to what she said. I'm not arguing with you, Hands of Dirt. I'm going to what the comment was. It will cost the insurance company a lot of money to fix you after a car accident. But I don't have to be in a car. I can just eat McDonald's and all this sugary drink, and I'm on medication for the rest of my goddamn life because I got high blood pressure eating this processed meat and this McDonald's sugary drinks. That's what I'm saying. A lot of shit is bullshit, bro. I'm just calling what it is.
A lot of the seatbelt laws, when I left the States and went overseas, there was no button your seatbelt up. Wasn't no such thing. But as soon as I got overseas, that was the law. It was already the law. The United States was behind the eight ball.
Saying the reason why that law is coming. I'm going by her comment, bro.
Okay, but let me finish what I'm saying.
Okay.
So there was no law. But
I didn't see it. I don't know what happened.
So it used to be like you didn't have to wear no seat. Some cars, all they had was the lap belts. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have nothing go across the chest when I was a kid. We used to ride on the back of the truck, all kind of fools. When I came home, they had just changed the law where you had to wear a seatbelt. But it's been like that in most countries in Europe. They've been having to wear seatbelts. They looked at the numbers. Their number of deaths in cars was way lower, even though they got autobahns where you can drive as fast as you want with no speed limits in certain areas of the autobahn. But their number of people being killed was still much lower than in America. So I think that's what made them change that. But as far as you talking about the sugar and blah, 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 it's a reason for that. Big Pharma is eating that up. They don't want you. They don't want you healthy, homie. They want you sick. I can remember.
Spend more money. They spend more money on diabetic medication, high blood pressure, all kind of other shit than me going through a windshield killing myself.
The consumer does.
The consumer? What do you mean the consumer?
If you sick, you paying for the medicine.
No, you are, because I got Medicaid. I mean, in a sense. Think about it.
Man. I don't pay for nothing, but
think about it. You got to think about the larger number because you got to realize a lot of Americans are not paying their own insurance. A lot are, but a lot not. A lot of them, we're paying a medical bill. A lot of people's on Medicaid and some type of supplements. So it's we. The consumer is us. Me, you, taxpayer, everybody that's working a job is paying for that person that's on Medicaid, Medicare.
But most of them people already retired. They put their money into Medicaid and Medicare, home.
Man, nigga, I'm about to go get surgery. You know how much this surgery gonna cost my ass? I mean, if I was to have to pay out my own pocket, if you think I made enough money to pay for this one fucking surgery on one of these arms, you out of your goddamn mind. Y'all helping me pay for the surgery. I didn't make that much. You know how much this surgery gonna cost right now when they're gonna do this arm on Sunday? It's gonna be over in the $200,000. I ain't put that much money in the goddamn system. All of y'all right now is helping me get my damn arm fixed. I'm being honest with you. You think you put over $10 million to get your surgeries done? Your medications on your card? Do you really think that
you'll never put enough money into nothing if you have one surgery? That's why the government subsidizes. But that subsidized money,
where the government get the money from?
That subsidized money come from the taxes that you pay, bro.
Hey,
what are you talking about?
It's your taxes, your taxes alone. I don't give a damn. You worked fucking 40 years. The taxes you pay your lifetime of working will not even do one surgery for you and pay for. It's Hands in the Dirt. It's African Dreaming. It's Drops. It's John 74 that's helping me get this surgery today. I'm being honest with y'all, man. We can bullshit all day we want to, but I'm being honest with you.
You got so many people.
I got money. I have money. I have not put that much money in.
Hold on, bro. You're not listening to nothing. You just talking.
Oh, okay.
You didn't put that much. No, but it's people putting money in it every time they get a paycheck. A lot of them people die and they never get to use that money, but that money's still in the system. That money still. You understand how taxes work?
Okay.
That's how taxes work.
That's what I'm saying to you. That I'm done. I'm gonna stop
it's
talking.
The same thing with your car insurance, Homer.
I'm done.
You never
I'm
put
done,
enough
man.
money in your car insurance. All right, it's just I'm like talking to him. It's just like
hey, look.
It's just like when you pay your car insurance. You're not putting enough money in your. You're not putting enough money when you pay your car insurance every month.
I know bitches that got more money than you. I got bitches.
I know total your car, they will replace
you. Have never worked in a fucking life and got 6 kids, got Section 8 EBT cards, and never put a fucking dime in because that's when people say you're living off my fucking taxes. And this way, don't act like you never heard that before because you heard it.
Millionaires doing that. You got millionaires ain't never put in nothing.
Oh, now we going.
You got millionaires ain't never put in nothing. You can blink out all you want.
Hey, look,
that's how your car insurance work. You pay $200-$300 a month for your car insurance. You got an $80,000 car. You go tear that car up. You got full coverage. They give you a new car, but you ain't put $80,000 into your car insurance.
Exactly my point.
It's the same thing.
Other people is paying for that. That's my point.
Boy, I swear, y'all saying the same thing.
No, we're not.
But you kind of off from 2 different directions. Y'all just making 2 different points. I can literally, on microformer end, minus the last part with the section that, that was a little bit more in depth.
the fuck is the truth?
Okay, but that ain't my point.
I got family members never worked a day. I got family members that never worked a day in their life, live better than someone.
I never said you were lying. I never said you were lying. I ain't say you were lying. Anyway, look here. The man ain't wrong. Minus that last point. I just said minus the last point because I don't give a damn about that part. I'm looking at the bigger part of what you're saying. All you saying is you getting your surgery with the help of the collective. That's the bigger part. Let's simplify this shit.
Exactly.
Okay. And on the other hand, Hands in the Dirt over here saying that you get to pay for your car with the help of the collective. Y'all saying the exact same shit from 2 different directions. This shit is wild. I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life. But everybody completely right, making valid points, but that's neither here nor there. Look here, man.
This is what's going on with your money right here. Let me show you what's going on with your money. So I don't have to say it. This is what's going on with your money. All your insurance, and this is what's going on with it.
I was gonna get exactly. They still winning. They still winning. But I get, bro. You were giving examples. You were providing analogies, just like microformer was.
Hold that shit right there. Hold that shit right back. Get the Sandra living. Let's go back. What I'm saying. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all boom back something. All right, fuckers. I'd invest a lot of money right now. If I was to fuck around and have the two surgery I had will wipe my bank account clean as a motherfucker, y'all. So it ain't about them investing my little damn $38 in insurance and bullshit, SSI shit. The money I invest in the United States government will not compare. Man, listen, y'all. I invest money. That's why my ass retired at 46. I don't know what HandsInTheDirt did or other people did, but I know the money that I invest in, 2 surgeries would have wiped my ass out.
That's why you got insurance.
I'm not a millionaire. I'm a thousandaire. And if
that's why you got insurance.
Hold time, man. Time. I'm trying to take. Fuck it. I'm done.
Good. This shit, you talking in circles. That's why you got insurance. And what this lady's saying, she's put in 40 years. She's not at retirement age yet. She can't get nothing free yet. That's all she's saying.
I wasn't talking about Sandra Living. I wasn't talking about her. Don't make that shit my fight.
You said
I don't know who Sandra Living in full life is. I was talking about Urban Garden Chronicles shit. You try to make sure I wasn't fighting Sandra. I was fighting urban guard crime in Canada.
It's the truth. It's just like when you put your money in the bank. Your money in the bank is being invested.
Okay. All right.
It's the same. Come on, man.
I digress. Right. I got to understand. You took the fucking red pill. I fucked around and took the blue pill.
Yeah, this simple economics, homie.
You don't know. You swallowed the red pill.
Okay.
I took the blue pill. That's why I'm wearing a blue shirt. I fuck around with the blue shirts.
Okay.
You know what? I'm still trying to figure out what part y'all don't hear. What part y'all not agreeing on? Is it just the money part? Because if it's just the money part, Hands in the Dirt, I know you hear what he's saying, and Microfarmer, I know you got to know that the insurance company is winning bigger than any Tom, Dick, or Harry. I don't get where the missing part is. Cause both of y'all right. I just don't understand the part where y'all not hearing what the other one's saying. But I ain't heard none of y'all say nothing wrong yet. Y'all clear this shit up for me because it's fun as hell. It's shit funny, man. I don't. You Microfarmer, you a businessman. I watch you. Look, you can't do a live without doing a damn commercial. I know you know money and I know you know business. How do you not understand that regardless of who paying what or who contributing into what, that the insurance companies are walking away with more? That's all he's saying.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Like I said, I'm about my money, but I do try not to. Like my wife always tell me, and my lawyers tell me, stop talking because some people you just ain't gonna reach. Seriously, there are people in power like Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey. They will never tell you the shit that's going on behind doors. Yes, there's a lot of stuff that's going behind doors that don't make sense. But you know what? As long as I can eat steaks and lobsters and do what the fuck I want to do. Now, I'm the type of brother who will try to talk to my brothers who don't have as much as me is to understand what's really going on out here. This is why when Hands in the Dirt say millionaires don't pay taxes.
I said some millionaires. A lot of them don't pay. No.
Okay, true. But there's a lot of thousandaires know how to get through those loopholes too, like myself. I don't need to dress in no goddamn $75 shirt. You see what I'm wearing? I'm wearing free shit because my money, I need to understand it. And I want people to understand when you get money in your life, stop being flashy, minorities. Stop being flashy. You can enjoy it. Like Hands in the Dirt is retired. He's not even 62. Me and Hands in the Dirt is the same age. Hands in the Dirt put in the work. He did what he had to do. And a lot of y'all are still working to almost put yourselves into a nursing home when you finish. Me and Hands in the Dirt has been to a point where we enjoy our lives. I am not trying to hold no secret from none of y'all. Y'all need to take your ass down to Fidelity. Y'all need to do some stocks. You need to do some investment. So you don't have to follow that retarded ass American dream working to 65 years old. The government wants you to die. Hands in the Dirt and myself have gotten to a point in our lives where we can retire at a young age and enjoy life. I know I am going against the grain of the Templar, whatever y'all want to call it, the secret society. I might die tomorrow for telling y'all this. Stop believing that stupid ass American dream. You can retire before you 62, people, but you got to get off your ass and go out there and get it. Hands in the Dirt is retired. Microphone retired at the age of 46. I don't know what time he retired. I never asked Hands in the Dirt when he retired.
Yeah.
But I retired at the age of 46, not 62, y'all. Y'all can fucking do it. And I'm telling you, I'm not trying to hide none of my information. I'm just telling y'all, take your asses instead of going to the club, sitting in your girlfriend's fucking house talking about the boom bat. Y'all need to take your asses on Saturday to a financial advisor and say you got $25 or $50 a month to invest. Stop believing in the American dream on that bullshit they sold y'all. Talking about you got to retire at the age of 62 or 65. That is the most bullshit they done told y'all. I am a black man, a minority. If you don't see me, retired at the age of 46. Hands in Dirt. When did you retire, Hands in the Dirt?
I retired 4 years ago.
What age?
What's four from 54? 50.
50. Not 62, not 65, not 72. We can do this shit because a lot of us is being misled, and a lot of us black folks who have done it do not come back and tell the others because we don't want y'all up there with us. But y'all can make it. Y'all can make it happen, y'all. I'm not a millionaire. I'm a thousandaire. Fuck that millionaire status. Be a thousandaire, you'll be happy.
Yeah.
You'll be happy
as hell.
A thousandaire.
Right. Right. A thousandaire is a great place to be. We all strive for it. Those who reach it strive to maintain it.
Stop reaching for the millionaire status. Go be a thousandaire. I'm a thousandaire. Now,
yeah. Okay, we got you. I got you, bro. I'm tracking.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, like, I don't like to talk money like that, but it's not my thing. But I will talk investing. Like, so I started out with Charles Schwab a long time ago. Then I went up to Equity Trust. And see, a lot of these people, you can call Equity Trust and just talk to somebody and tell them where you at, what you're trying to do, and then go from there. And then make sure that, like if you're on a job, you're in 401k, you got a 403B. I think I was in one of those before. A 403B. Yeah, 403B, 401k. All that kind of stuff. Make sure you maxing that thing out. Roth IRAs, traditional IRAs. Max that thing out.
Yeah.
Max it out. If you got kids in school, what's that deductible that they do?
503 or something like that.
What's that when you got kids and you got to pay for their daycare?
Yeah.
I made sure I got into that because I don't have to spend that money anyway. But when you get into that, you don't have to pay taxes on that money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the simple things like that that'll kind of get you a penny, quarter, $35, $20, whatever it is, so you can get up out the rat race if you want to.
You're exactly
I agree.
I know Dave, you're still in here. Drops Family Garden. Y'all might not like Mr. Drops, so y'all don't know who the hell Mr. Drops. Mr. Drops has an excellent channel of showing you how to get financially off the bullshit. A lot of us do not want to invest because we don't know how to. But I'm telling y'all, people, I want my people to win. I want all people to win.
I want my people to win too, man. But I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this shit a little bit, man. And first off, yet again, both of y'all right. But I always want people to be mindful because I had this conversation with one of my uncles, man. Now, for what y'all saying is true. Nothing wrong. You got CDs, you got Roth IRAs, you got traditional IRAs, you have you can go through your company, get work match contributions. It's after you get vested. All of that shit's true. You can do all of that. Very true. But when we disseminate information to others, first off, remember how old we are. Right. Secondly, remember how much the world has changed since we initially entered into the endeavors that made us successful to the point that we at now. With that being said, the world is a very different place than it was from even 2007. Right. If you indulge in investments after 2007 and you were started in 03, 04, the world's a different place. And somebody, I'm looking for this. I don't know this person, but they said almost exactly what I wanted to say. I'm looking for you in the chat, whoever you are, because you said that
Lisa Journey got something set up there nicely. I'm not the part of this chat, but Lisa Journey said something very nice too. She understood what she'd messed up at.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we all mess up along the way, and that's the bigger point, man. Life keep happening to your ass. I've had relatives, both of them, husband and wife, married, did all the right shit. I'm talking about they balling back when the Cosby Show was still coming on. Had they home and a lake house. And for black folks from East Texas, if you got a lake house,
I got
y'all doing pretty damn good.
I got one.
Guess what? Congratulations. Guess what? Life happen when you blessed because your shit still working out. But if the wrong shit happen, everything goes bye-bye.
That's true.
They didn't make no major mistakes. I mean, we talking about people who grew up in an era where you could work at a plant for 30 years and retire with the same benefits damn near somebody from the military. That shit's over with. Those days are gone.
Yeah.
Even working a government job for 20 years, you don't get the same benefits and pay that you walked away with had you retired in 2020. I mean, in 2000. So when we give information and because it is possible, we need the encouragement. We need people like Micro Farmer and people like Hands in the Dirt dropping these gems, dropping these nuggets. But the truth is, I don't want nobody out there feeling bad if shit work out because you went 5 years into a Roth waiting for that bitch to mature. You did everything right. You know what I'm saying? Because shit like that didn't happen to me. And then you go from that 7% and you end up with 3 or 2.9. You know, like that shit happens too. So
yeah, it does happen. Yeah, so mine ain't just about investing. To me, the biggest thing I would tell anybody, and this is just my opinion, like I said, I don't really like to talk money and all that's not my thing. But if you can if you have a home, try to figure out between you, if you got a spouse or whatever, figure out how can y'all get this thing paid off as quickly as possible. Right? If you can get that thing paid off, have a plan for that. If you can get that done, but and you still out there working or whatever, and you get your house paid for, you're gonna get ignorant when you go to work. Once you get your house paid off, somebody say something slick to you, like, hell, whatever.
That's security.
I'm gonna tell some of y'all later I can tell you how y'all can get your house paid off. Some of y'all, not all of y'all, some of y'all. Stop getting your goddamn hair done. You know that how much you got your hair braided?
Hey, microphone.
Drop some gems here. Okay.
Hey, full disclosure, Micro Farmer and Hands in the Dirt are not offering financial advice.
I am
conversation.
No, I don't like to talk it. I'm just telling you what I did.
I am. I'm just
telling you what I did. I can't offer you no advice.
If you choose for 2 years, stop getting your goddamn nails done.
Don't do it.
That shit ain't even worth it. I picked my battle.
Hey. Stop getting your nails done, but get that wig taken care of.
I was trying to get y'all. You know what? I'm not going with African Dreaming and Hands in Dirt in this bullshit. I'm telling you how to really do it. Sometimes you got to sacrifice having your hair done. Go Angela Davis. Go natural. Stop sitting in that damn chair paying $100-some for some African woman to braid your fucking hair. Stop. I'm telling you people the truth. You know what? I'm telling you people the truth. Give yourself 3 years. Go natural.
Yeah,
because
if you nothing wrong going natural. Yeah.
I'm trying to give people some goddamn sense right now. Okay?
That's true, Homer. That's true.
Listen, people. See, this is why I'm trying to tell people how to fucking fix their life. Is somebody like the devil want to interrupt?
That's me. Because I ain't trying to see y'all out here looking with your head looking like mine.
Okay. Ain't no wrong with looking like Esther Roll. Look, man.
No, I'm joking. But I know what you're saying. But eventually, what he's saying is find ways to cut costs on stuff that you can cut back on. You know,
if you pay $200 a month on your mortgage, you can do it Hands in Dirt. You can pay your house if you have a house. You can pay your house off in 15 years by putting an extra $200 down.
Towards the principal.
Towards the principal. That is the same amount of money that a lot of y'all fuckers will go out there to Koreans and get wigs put in your goddamn head, weaves, nails. If you sat down and say, I go get to the nail salon, I pay $35 for fillings or file, whatever the fuck y'all do.
What about the dudes though, man? So, hey, fella, y'all stop getting haircuts.
You damn right. I cut my own hair. You don't see no shape up. I cut my own hair. You don't see no lineup in this motherfucker. You don't see no lineup.
Yeah,
Hold up. My wife is a supervisor for this fucking college right here, right?
Oh man, I thought you finna take your shirt off. I'm finna close your screen.
Don't hold up. Listen, what I'm telling y'all, people. People with money don't look like money. The kids are so ashamed to wear this damn shirt. Every time a kid go to this college, right? This old bullshit college, whatever I call it, they don't want this shirt. So you know what fucking Hands in the Dirt does? I mean, Microphone does? Give me a box of them bitches. I'll wear the fuck out this shirt.
Hey, Homer, my channel PG, man. You potty mouth.
I give two crap. If you give me some free shirts, them shirts are sitting in a closet because the so-called people that come to this college don't want to wear this shirt, right? Here I go. Give me a box of them. I'll rock these joints. I don't care. I'm rocking free t-shirts, cotton shirts, bro. Being honest with y'all. Stop acting. See, people with no money want to be flashy. So you get a little couple of dollars, you want to be flashy. You want to go get a Louis Vuitton bag. You want $300 Nikes. Y'all want to go get a BMW. You want to get a whole bunch of bullshit.
I'm gonna tell you what I do.
My daughter said
she hug. This will be my last little do here.
My daughter down want a hug because she me over here yelling at y'all niggas. All right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
this is what my life is about. You see this right here? This is what my life is about, bro. This right here. Say it. Tell
beautiful young lady. Beautiful young lady.
Yeah. So
all right.
One of the ways that and I teach my kids, I told them the same thing. One of the ways you could pay your car off early is this what I do. So that first note, right? I pay that first note. And if you get paid every 2 weeks, have a half a note come direct out of your check, going to that finance company, and then just have it, but pay the first note off first, and then just start paying, letting half a note come out every pay period. And then you get 2 extra pay periods a year, something like that. Anyway, you'll get so far ahead of what you owe, on that car when you pay the note and then pay a half a note and then have it coming out your check, a half a note. I never look at, is it time for me to pay my note? I know it's already paid because I got a half of it. I'm already 1 month ahead. And then
Thank you,
half coming out.
I'll pull your Hands in the Dirt. Hands in the Dirt has been finally a man of minority that told you the truth. Not bullshit for $39.99 with a bunch of bullshit paper. Thank you, Hands in the Dirt. I've been trying to tell people, but people don't understand what you see. A lot of us who do and be successful as minority, we choose not to tell other ones.
I mean, that's what I would do. I tell my kids to do the same thing. And have it come a half a note. Idea. It don't hurt you as bad when half come out.
Exactly.
And you already 1 month ahead. You see what I'm saying? And then it just keep perpetuating.
I agree.
Yeah, that's an easy way to do it.
I've done that, and we've paid off vehicles doing that same method, especially when like you said, pay a half. Sometimes I did the half in the mid-month or whatever on my own. I would have my direct, payments, but I would do the other one on my own, right? Yeah. But I'm playing devil advocate again, and I'm gonna tip into why I think so many people not doing that. And I don't think so many people are not doing it because they don't know how to do it or they're incapable of it, but because they don't have the resources. Y'all, I want to pull everybody back for just a second. And this ain't that neither one of y'all. I'm just putting out some food for thought because everything y'all saying is true and real. I'll be damn, a year and a half ago. Y'all know 2020 happened, right? Mm-hmm. We in 2022 now. Y'all know it's folks still getting evicted.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Y'all know it's people who were not only successful Black and minority business owners, they were people who had these businesses for 10, 15, 20, 25 years that lost everything. So I'm playing devil's advocate on the point of companies done got slick. I used to work for a spot that I don't watch people buy houses. Let's look at it from the industrial point of view. Y'all know folk work at the plant. It might be your local steel mill, your local fabrication spot or whatever. People, good workers, they show up every day. They work there 6-7 years. They buy a house. They got a car. Kids walking around smiling, going to karate practice and shit.
Yeah.
And then the companies got slick. They start shutting down by every 7 to 8 years. And then they start shutting down again every 7 to 8 years. These cycles where they had these massive layoffs,
right.
They downsize, they bring about 30% of the workforce back for a year, and then they make enough money for them to fill their pockets completely, and then they say, let's add another 20%, while meanwhile, they only have 50% of production from where they ever really were. That's what people living with. It's hard to save. It's hard to pay your bills. It's not impossible, and if people would listen to the tips y'all giving, maybe they can get ahead a little bit more.
Yeah,
so it's not impossible.
Yeah,
people
what I'm saying is within what you make. So it does say if you, I'm just gonna give it. Say if you make $3,000 a month, you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So within that $3,000 a month, you should know what how to budget out your money. And you may not have that much to put to the side to save, but you got that car note, and that car note's it's going to be within that $3,000 a month, whether you pay it in the middle of the month or you pay it at the end of the month. And what I found is it's a lot easier on the pockets for you to pay. Say it's a $400 note. If you pay $200. And then $200, then the way the first of the month where everything is due, and you got to pay that $400 plus your mortgage and this and that, your lights, and that's all I'm saying. Stay within your means.
You're right, bro.
Yeah, stay within your means. You're not doing anything outside of your means. I've never bought a pair of Jordans. I've never owned a pair. I never have. Stuff never like have. That, I'm not into. So I don't. But everybody got a vice. You know what I'm saying? You spend your money on something, but that's just not one of my vices. So I've never thrown good money out the bag for stuff like that. I'm old school. You give me a pair of white, anything, Adidas,
free Reebok, free T-shirt,
pair of Nikes,
free T-shirt,
free T-shirt.
Yeah, it's just as long as my shoes is clean, but dress shoes. I got more dress clothes because more slacks and Oxfords and stuff like that. Than I do more sneakers and jeans and stuff like that. But it's just, if you got a vice, you might say, well, instead of me doing this every month, we're just going to, twice a month, we're just going to do this once a month. And we're going to put these little $25 away.
And I want to add to that, y'all. Me and Hands in the Dirt and Drops. I know a little bit about Drops that y'all see in the chat right here, and Hands in the Dirt. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but me, Hands in the Dirt, and Drops really don't have to work another day in our lives. And I know a lot of us, when we do make it in life, a lot of our people do not want to talk about how we became successful and retired at the age we retired. Like Hands in the Dirt said, he don't want to talk about finances. Don't knock him for that. But I do. I'm feeling real bad because I don't want to be one of those type of people who done it and don't try to give you the information. You heard how your grandmama say sometimes you just need to listen. You might not agree with Micro Farmer. You might think I'm over the top and shit. But I want people to just listen. Listen to the people that's been there already. People that done it like Hands in the Dirt. People that have done it like Drops Family Garden in here. Y'all might not know who that man is, but he's one of my first partners I dealt with on YouTube. The man has a lot of knowledge. Hands in Dirt. If y'all don't know, Hands in Dirt is my consultant, basically. He's the one that told me about branding microphone. I love Hands in the Dirt. If y'all think me and Hands in the Dirt be going at it because I'm pissed off, but Hands in the Dirt done sat my ass down. I'm like a child to Hands in the Dirt. I ain't gonna lie. We're the same age, but Hands in the Dirt is like my dad. I'll fucking go against the grain with him. Heartbeat.
Yeah.
But what happened at the end of the day? I listened to Hands in the Dirt. If y'all want some good information, I kid y'all not, and I love the brother because me and him goes at it, and I'll be fucking fighting him tooth and nail. But at the end of the day, the brother is right, and he's the one that started. I ain't gonna lie, and I give him props, and I'm gonna give him his flowers to let everybody know. So it's on video. Hands in the Dirt and Nikki, the everyday life chick, keep my ass in line. And Hands in the Dirt gives me so much advice. Even though I give him advice on garden, he gives me advice on branding. The man's been in management. The man have done a lot of stuff. You could just between his collard greens and shit, but the man has knowledge of management and branding, and he knows his stuff. And I'm listening to him, so that's where Microfarmer becoming a brand. Not because Homer made it a brand. It's because I listened to this man right next. Well, how you do it? That way, have told me your shit is a brand, and he's teaching me how to brand my stuff, and I'm branding my stuff. Listen, now me and him, we bump heads like a child, like a son and a father. Yeah. I get mad with the motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, I get mad with him. Be honest with y'all, I get mad. Nikki can vouch for this shit. I get mad with Hands in the Dirt, but tomorrow, like hours later, I'll call him like,
yeah, we're gonna be on the phone. Like, man, that was a good live. We don't hold no grudges.
Yeah. So sometimes the way I am as a person,
at all,
and I love Nikki, the everyday OCD chick, and Hands in the Dirt. They don't pay me no fucking mind. They be like, he's just gonna be that kid. Yeah. He's gonna be that child that's gonna rebel. But at the end of the day, I listen to both of them.
Yeah.
Now, African Dreamer just came in the game with us.
Yeah.
And he has some good points.
Yeah,
and I listen to Hands in the Dirt when he be talking about he don't get in grown folks' business. He's almost like a he's almost like a microfarmer. He don't give a damn. But at the end of the day, I notice he listens. He listens to everything we say. And that's why he's on his panel with us.
Yeah.
Thank you,
so
Thank you.
This lady was asking, have a live just talking about finances. So one of my best friends, I don't know if I'll be able to get him, but one of my best partners, he worked on Wall Street for 11 years. And that's one of my confidants that I talk to. In fact, me and him finna go to Orlando Monday. Yeah, so that's one of my guys that I talk to, but I don't know if I'll be able to get him to come up here and talk finances. But he probably don't forgot, you know what I'm saying, more than the average bear can remember. You know, the elephant can remember. He probably he just knows his business when it comes to that kind of stuff because he dealt with it for a long time on Wall Street. But that would be cool. I'm gonna ask him. He probably gonna cuss me out and tell me, man, I ain't going to. And that's he don't really curse, but
see that Hands in Dirt just told y'all the truth. A lot of minorities who become successful don't want to talk to none of y'all. They feel
he'll talk, but he probably ain't gonna talk to
some of y'all. They feel that you're a lost cause on the planet.
Yeah,
but
I never come on this problem.
I never saw Microfarmer as a brand until Hands in Dirt talked to me behind the scenes about Microfarmer being a brand. Being honest with you.
Yeah, never thought. Tell him. Huh? I always told him because I think I worked in management for so long. I think the way that I Six Sigma, I've done all that. In the way I think, I forecast, and I just don't think for now. And so when me and Microfarmer was talking, I'm like, man, I like that name. I can see that as a brand. I can see that as soil and this and that and blah blah blah. You know, and we just be chopping it up in the background. Like I said, we cut up over here on YouTube but you know, we have grown man conversations outside of this. And I told him, I was like, yeah, man, you put this together and you slap put it in a bag and slap a label on it. You know what I'm saying? The same thing I told him about them little bottles right there with the cannabis and the Hennessy. Infuse it. Make a little label, stick it on there. Yeah. So I was like, stuff like that, that's branding. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I am going to try to interview another friend of mine. He's an entrepreneur. This the one I told you now. Out of all my friends, he's the only one that talk about money. He don't have no problem telling you a wild dude. But he's been very successful. He don't fell down a few times, got back up. He from Chicago. I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna call him and see can we get an interview with him. So he's wild dude. But
that would be nice.
Oh man, I'm gonna try to get him, bro.
I'm gonna try to get my partner who's into me in the other.
What's up, TLC?
Hey TLC,
Hey TLC, yeah, we got.
He's the same way as Hands in the Dirt. So the people that I deal with on the outside of my cannabis grow was saying the same thing because I make cookies, I make edibles, right? And they was like, man, your shit is the bomb, bro. It works. Right. And I was like, really? Really? So I shipped a lot of stuff outside the states, whatever. And I was getting my data like big corporations do, get the feedback from the West Coast, Texas, South, the Midwest, all that stuff. I got the data and I'm like, everybody loves the product. So now I'm in full throttle. And that's why I say I don't want to put my business out there, but I'm in full throttle as Microfarmer, as a brand, thanks to Hands in the Dirt and Nikki and a few others that I ain't going to mention that has contributed to Microfarm as going to be a home brand. And a lot of y'all going to sit and say, we know that crazy dude. We knew when this guy was cussing people out, acting a fool on YouTube. And with Hands in the Dirt, I see the vision, and I got a partner that y'all don't know. He's a famous rapper in Connecticut. He's a famous rapper in Connecticut. He's a local rapper here that the people know. Me and him partner together. And
hey, what's up, Tina?
Get him up here. I'm gonna try to get him up on my live. He gonna tell you, like, when y'all think I be doing the crazy stuff, when y'all tell me stuff and I go make cornbread, some of y'all know, y'all challenge me, I'm gonna do it.
You will.
Because I've been blessed to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to wait to the end of the month. I don't have to wait to the middle of the week. I don't have to go beg somebody for $1. If you challenge me to something, chances are I'm going to do it the next day. I'll wake up.
Wait till the first.
Yes, sir.
And David Crops, David Crops, God Construction, they know. And if y'all haven't seen Stardust 2 live last night, it was a card reading person. And the people that was in that live last night, a lot of y'all wasn't there because y'all probably don't follow Stardust 2. She had a lady that did tarot card readings. And the people that knew me from following my channel, the lady was on point. She was on point like crazy. And I didn't see that much. She was just reading cards, whatever that tarot card thing. And she had me where God Construction, he was in that. They was in that live. A lot of y'all wasn't there. It was God Construction and Dave. That reading was wild because what she spoke, and I didn't give her a lot of information about me. She had me down pegged to the T. I kid y'all not. I don't believe too much tarot card, but that lady was on point about my life. And it's crazy. Hans Dirt said he experienced something like that also in his life.
Yeah, long time ago. Not with tarot cards, but with coffee grounds.
And God's Construction, they're a God-fearing couple. They was in that live last night. And if y'all watch his comment, they'll tell you that reading was live. It was wild. Because she had me down peg and don't know me from a can of paint.
Hey, J3, homie know I'm ex-military, bro. I love it when he rant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just like, yes.
J3GS Farms, he don't pay me no mind. Him and Nikki
I don't pay no attention because I'm going to teach Homer
how drops don't pay me no mind. I'm talking about
conversation without getting mad. We're going to get there. It's going to take some time.
Listen, I want my people to win. Like Miss T Naga here, she love her people. And she be like, baby. And I love Miss T Naga because she's the realest Microfarmer, but she's more settled than I am. I'm a little over the top.
Yeah.
I watched you say a little today. You said a little.
Huh?
You a little over the top.
She cooked that that spaghetti squash. Oh, I can't wait till my spaghetti squash start growing. I love spaghetti squash. When she was cooking that spaghetti, well, my mouth was watering, boy. She be throwing down. I got to start doing a little bit more cooking in my videos.
See,
but I got to get something growing first.
Hey, so
I was so happy.
What happened in this read?
Actually, open up to the read. If y'all didn't see that, I kid y'all not. If y'all have not, I'm not saying go. If y'all need to go look at Stardust 2, she had a tarot card reading. A woman on her live last night, and I popped up. And y'all, if y'all watched the segment with me and that tarot, and I didn't say that much, y'all gonna say that was microfarm. I kid y'all.
Talking to you,
what?
Homer.
Huh?
Gary, what's going on, brother? He talking.
Hey, what's up, guy? What's going on, baby? From Pakistan all the way. Much love, brother.
As I said, you handsome, boy.
Yeah, he talking to Homer. You know, Homer.
That's okay. I'll be handsome and pretty because somebody said they. Matter of fact, you said that. You said it like
what I say.
Game on.
Did you say I was pretty? You love me? Some shit you said. I was like, what?
Yeah, you cute, Homer.
Yeah,
no, I said you still.
Yeah, on your live last.
Yeah, I said you beautiful. You a beautiful fucking person. I mean, you. My bad, hand in the dirt. You a swell guy. You beautiful.
No, you didn't say that. You didn't say that. You said some stuff that.
What I say?
You said some. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it like it is. Go to
man.
But Miss T-Nog, I'm honored that you have embraced micro farmer, and it takes a lot of oomph to embrace Mr. Micro Farmer, Miss T-Nog. And I appreciate when I come into live. It's like, hey, Micro Farmer, baby, boom, boom, boom. Even though you do it a lot, but it means a lot to me, Miss T-Nog, that you recognize me as one of your babies.
Hey, Miss Linda. Today I was using that 511 in my my compost tea that I got out of my little bin, and I messed around and got some of that stuff on my hand. Bro, after I fed them plants, I know why them plants stand up. They trying to run out the ground.
Oh shoot! I didn't say hello to Miss Game Nerd Mom Garden. Hello, sister. How you doing?
Man,
hey, you see what Nikki said?
Times.
What Nikki said?
That stuff got some skunk in it.
Really, Nikki? Really, Nikki? Really? You gonna do that to me, your brother?
Yeah, it stink real good.
Oh man, that stuff so. Oh my! You think 511 stink? When I open up that faucet, and
yeah, man.
But my plants, I got that stuff on my hand, man. I came in the house, I was scrubbing my hands. I washed my hand 5 times, 6 times, and I kept smelling. I'm like, man,
me too.
Scrubbing.
Me too.
I just want to say something. I want to say something because I'm looking at people. I think I'm not following chat. Now, Drops Family Garden. He's one of the people that really put me onto a lot of things. Lioncrest is my brother, even though Lioncrest, he can call me. A lot of y'all might not think that me and Lioncrest is friends or not, but me and Lioncrest do talk and chop it up about things. And Drops Family Garden, even Indiana Backyard Garden. I have learned a lot from her rabbits. I know I was around when she lost one of her rabbits. I have rabbits now, so I learned a lot from Indiana Garden, Backyard Garden. There's a lot of people that really respect me for being myself. Best Yet Journey, Cooking with Dorsha, Sunday Backyard Gardener. These are people that really know they can contact me and actually talk to me and actually set me straight about myself. And besides Hands in the Dirt and Nikki and African Dreaming, Sunday Backyard Garden, he can call me because he has my number. His wife, she stays on my case. She done made me be who I am to this day. Besides Best Yet Journey, Best Yet Journey told me to be myself. I mean, now she was Cooking with Dorsha, but now she's just Dorsha. That is Sunday Backyard Farmer wife. And she talked to me, and it's very inspirational. And she made me just say, you know what? Be yourself, baby. And Miss T-Nog, That's another young lady, and Miss Andell Homestead. They just keep me on. They just keep me grinding. You know, they keep me grinding. And there's certain people that keeps me grinding and try to be a better. Just be myself. And anybody who's a YouTube creator, just be yourself. You're gonna grow. Just be yourself.
Yeah, and I want to talk a little bit about the Help Somebody Challenge. Okay. So with the Help Somebody Challenge, it's not necessarily a challenge where you have to video yourself doing something for somebody, anything like that. It's more of a reminder, right? And if you did do something, just put the hashtag in there. You know, it's like, let me call Miss Linda. You know, if you had her number, something like, let me check on her, make sure everything right. She don't need nothing. You go, hey, how you doing? I'm good. You need anything? No. Oh yeah, I need such. You go get her a case of water and take it over there. Whatever it may be. That's what it's about. You know, us, you know, people helping each other. Because I tell people all the time at the end of, you know, whenever my time comes, I just want to be able to look back and say, you know, I helped somebody, you know, I helped somebody, because we all here for a reason. Maybe my reason is to help as many people as I can, whether it's a phone call, financially, consoling you, talking to you, or whatever, direction, guiding you, mentoring, or you could be mentoring me. You know what I'm saying? That could be helping you. A lot of times when I talk to people, it's not just helping them, it's helping me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the way things go. But that's what the challenge is about. It's not so much of you having to shoot a video showing that you did something for somebody. It's just more of a reminder, you know, to always be cognizant, you know, to think about others before you think about yourself. And that's all it's about.
Yeah. Because I would love Miss T-Nog to talk about God because Miss T-Nog, I'm not going to say she's more spiritual than anybody on this chat, but Miss T-Nog, I would love for her to do something. God put people in your life for a reason.
That's true. And guess what? We finna close this thing out. And guess what? We finna ask my old African dreamer over there to do.
Oh no.
You know what I want?
Yeah, but not this go round, man.
All I need is just old.
Hey, Bougie Prepper.
All I need is
hey, Bougie.
I had some weary days, you know, and
nah, bro.
You know,
not on this one.
But when I look around
and think,
you know, I think things over. Yeah, all of my good days. I weigh my weary days. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I won't complain.
Oh, sing it. Happy Days.
There you go. Homer got it.
That church song, what's it called? Happy Days? What was that church song? Happy Days.
Yeah, all of my good days.
Happy Day.
What was that? I don't know the song. I know I heard it before. Happy Days, something like that. I wish Miss T-Nog. I know Miss T-Nog know that song. Happy Day.
When Jesus was. Wipe my tears. Yep. Anywho.
There you go. That's it. That's it right there.
Yeah.
Hey, growing out the box jumped in here too, y'all. What's good? What's up, growing out the box?
What's going on, growing out the box? We're gonna do a toast. I barely got anything here, but I got enough to put my pinky finger out.
Yeah, I got enough.
Thank everybody for coming in the chat.
I got a little bit.
I want to thank everybody for coming in the chat. Bougie Prepper, my sister. I want everybody to have a wonderful rest of your week. I appreciate you. Cheers.
You know, I believe Sunday Backyard God can sing Happy Days.
Oh, yeah? Well, go ahead and blow it on out, Sunday. We'll see you guys. I appreciate y'all coming out.
We got 2 more minutes before 3 hours, man. We got 2 minutes.